fog rolling in.
Apocalypse or not, things don't change a bit. We must escape this place, it's a big pile of shit. The gun was possessed, he wasn't a man, but the zombie dance party came to TARDIS from my plane. Step 1,
We gotta find the warden's key.
Step 2,
Find every single plane piece.
Step 3,
We gotta build a plane, don't be late.
Step 4,
Fly to the golden gate.
We bad motherfuckers just keeping it real. OG X's with the real deal. Blasting away at Alcatraz. Blowing our heads with the blunt of gas. Gotta stop her so the seven birds. Setting up the traps and bring them to work. Mortal mob just fighting for the mob of the day.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Hell's Retrievers dropping zombies all over the floor. 5, 6, 7 to the 8. Upgrade the Retributory Demon, now it's down the rate. I've been the shank I've ever used, the best the ones that I'm holding. Good for eating and it's classy, it's a spork and it's golden. Upgrade the Blunder Cat to an acid gat. Blowing them up with an acidic splat. Blow out my brains to go to afterlife. Shock the fault meter, then I jump right back to life. Call me crazy, but I think this is fun. After all, every gangster loves shooting a gun.
We bad motherfuckers just keeping it real. OG X's with the real deal. Blasting away at Alcatraz. Blowing our heads with the blunt of gas. Gotta stop her so the seven birds. Setting up the traps and bring them to work. Mortal mob just fighting for the mob of the day. We shoot her in the prison, yeah, we collected the pods. We're ready to escape, yeah, we're ready to start. Escaping from the stomach of Alcatraz. Flying up the air on the Icarus. But to our at the Golden Gate. 100 miles of zombies who are eager to eat. Seems no matter where we go, they're just more mob of the day.
Hello there, fellow zombie slayers. It is I, Stanley557, Zombies Extraordinaire. Now, I know some of you thought to yourselves, he's not streaming today, it's Monday. Yeah, there's one issue. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, so you guys are getting a Monday stream, okay? Just take the Monday stream, just take the W's. So welcome everyone to another Zombies live stream. We have with us today Amateur, Britna, Gone Zero, Cade, Knight, the idiot named Jay, Molly, Fear, Dr. Toffin, Dexius, that guy, he's probably that guy, Sephin Nut instead of Sephiroth, which is insane, Felix, Floppy, Scratch, Lucky Fox, Shocker, I think that's everyone that I got, let me make sure, Ewan, Hooded Gamer, Angelo, Kilowatt, Jake, Awesome Aaron. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zombies live stream. Now, a few weeks ago, we did a live stream where we looked at all of the Zombies maps, and I thought, wow, that's a good idea. It only took us, what, 3 hours to go through them all? Well, today, we're going to be going through every single special enemy in Call of Duty Zombies. All 130 of them. Yo, Magic, welcome to the stream. I'm about to hit the goal. This is 5s, not 2s. It was only 5 days ago? Was it actually? Well, never mind then. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there are 130 different enemies. Yo, Vescu, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yo, Lublu, welcome. So, for those of you who don't know, we have a criteria on this stream. Okay, how are we going to rate these little creatures? So, we're going to be going off of mechanics, gameplay, fun factor. Is this enemy actually fun to fight, or are they just a nuisance? and then the aesthetic and art design. So we're going to go through all of that. And there's 130 of these things. We're never getting done with this stream. So for those of you who don't know, the criteria is it basically not a zombie and you fight it? That's it. For example, Pentagon Thief, that's not a zombie. Zabala from Terra Maldicta, not a zombie. That's not the basic zombie. Mephistopheles, not a basic zombie. So we're adding all of this in here, basically. If werewolves aren't S tier, I'm refunding my donations. Like the Shriekers and Flamers S rank? Okay, we'll see. Everything from Zombies World War II at the bottom right, don't argue with that. Yo, Sneak, welcome to the stream. Hey, Wervius, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You're on Sully? Nice. If Legion is an S tier, I'm unsubscribing. Okay. Why is my thumbnail clickbait? I thought we didn't like that. Yeah. We still don't. But anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, in order, we have every single special enemy. This includes special enemies, bosses, mini bosses, actual bosses like Mephistopheles and the God King from World War II. We have Krogzilla on here alongside Alpha Omega's Nova Bombers. We got the Margwa alongside the Corrupted Keeper. We got everything, okay? I'm becoming Noah J. Yep, guys, I'm actually turning into Noah J456. Crazy. Hellhounds are mid due to BO3. That's the funny thing. I'm glad someone brought that up. So basically, we have both the BO3 Hellhounds versus the World at War II BO1 Hellhounds, because those are two different enemies, if you ask me. Yo, Gruffy, welcome. Yo, David, welcome to the stream. So I promise, guys, like every enemy that changes, basically, like we have the Mangler, the from Gorai Krovi, and we also have the Mangler from Cold War, because those are two different enemies, basically. The ways that they fight you, the ways that they actually hit you, the ways that you interact with them, but they're still special enemies. Yo, Saturn, welcome to the stream. World at War and BO3 Hellhounds are super different. Exactly, that's why I put them in two different categories. We got BO3 right here, and then we got World at War right here, because those are two different enemies. But speak of the... Why is this wrong? Speak of the devil. Let's just jump right into it. Insanity Elementals more like meatballs. Yeah, their names are Insanity Elementals. They're not called meatballs, believe it or not. Yo, Danielle, welcome to the stream. BO3 dogs are S tier. Do it now. Okay, here's the thing. I'll say this real quick. If you don't agree with my opinions, that's cool. Have your own opinions. Please, make your own opinions, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I care about. It's a lot of maps. These aren't maps. These are all special enemies. So anyways, let's just do this. So we're going to start off in order. We got the Hellhounds from World at War. Now, the Hellhounds from World at War, just like Noct when we start off with the map tier list.
Fog rolling in.
Hey, Sneak, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. Are there BO2 Hellhounds? No, they function like the old ones from World at War to BO1. So we're going to put this right here. Drop the tier list in Maker. Okay. Here. If you guys want to do this tier list, join the Discord. Let me figure out how to share it real quick. Share. Where is it? I think I can just get the link, right? Yeah, I think I can just do this. Here you go. If you guys want to participate in this, do the tier list. It's in the general on the Discord. Anyways, back to it. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate you. Teach our opinions. It just makes it all more investing to talk to other people about common interests. Exactly. Can you also post the map one? I'll post the map one afterwards. I forgot to. Anyways, Hellhounds. You can't put them anywhere else other than okay. They're a good enemy. They're tough. They are fast. They make you fast on your feet. They show up in some pretty cool maps. In fact, a lot of maps actually. And in BO4, they show up in every single Aether map. But this is before they became popcorn enemies. And I think that they're a really good enemy. I think that the whole point is they're different than the zombies. They were faster than them, and they down you in a lot less. They down you in a lot more hits. They do less damage than the standard zombie. So it made them weaker, but they had their own advantages compared to the zombie. Whereas the BO3 Hellhounds, you just shoot at them and look at them and they die. Firebase Z-Dogs? Oh, we have those down here too. Here's the Cold War Hellhound. Different enemy entirely. We hate these things. All right. Yo, Flower, welcome to the stream. Don't think you can stay for long, so want to say hi? Hi, how you doing? Innovation counts when it comes to special enemies. That's true. Innovation. Let me add that to the tier list, to the criteria. What did this enemy change about the game? And that's not wrong. Some enemies were the first of their kinds. Other enemies, like the Boom Shriers from Vanguard, these are quite literally just the, here, Boom Shriers right here. Boom Shriers are literally just tormentors from Mauer, which are also just the Gekok from Shadow Throne. Like, they're the same enemy. Novacrawler's F tier. Okay. Post the map one. Oh, you just posted it? Awesome. All right. And now, Novacrawlers. Novacrawlers are they're the second enemy ever introduced into zombies that wasn't the basic zombie. Introduced on Keener or Toten, which was originally supposed to be in World at War. So, did I spell it wrong? Too bad. Doesn't matter. We're gonna put Novacrawlers right down here in D. I don't think Novacrawlers are very fun to play around with. And here's one reason why. The gas that they produce, in some versions, goes from blinding you to just slowing down your movement. And those are two different things. They're inconsistent with how they're made. They're not very fun to fight. They're low to the ground. They leave behind an annoying toxic gas that doesn't ruin the game or damage you. It just makes it more frustrating when they're around. They're more like an obstacle that you have to avoid rather than an actual enemy that adds to the gameplay. Make every Shang boss S tier? No. Student types Novacrawlers, BO1 and BO4 Novacrawlers. Oh, you're right. No, I put everything in here. I do have the Nova Bombers though, so just pretend we have the other one. How am I doing? Hey, Saturday, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. If you knife them, gas is not released. Yeah, if you knife them, if you get a kill with the ray gun, if you get a kill with the thunder gun, gas isn't released. Yeah. They're gonna be a little bit higher. They're Novacrawlers, the classic. Okay, but they're gonna be at like the bottom of C. I think that's not a bad idea. You're so smart. Yeah, how dare you? Sir, the gas purposely delays itself when you're near it. I'm not even sure that's a wrong opinion. Pretty sure that's right. Low to the ground. Either crawlers. True, why didn't I think of that? All right, next up is the Pentagon Thief. Everybody loves the Pentagon Thief. He's got his own round. He steals your weapons as a unique mechanic. He's got a really cool aesthetic as like a Russian coming in to the CIA, stealing their stuff and teleporting you along with them. It's pretty cool. He gives you not only a max ammo, but on some, if he takes a weapon, you get a fire sale. If he doesn't take a weapon, he gives you the bonfire sale. That right there puts him from like okay to great. He's one of the very few mini bosses and special enemies to offer a completely unique reward. And I think he goes in the great tier because of that. Hellhounds delay health regen? No way. That's not real. There's no way. You're right, he's my boy Yuri. We love Yuri. Yuri's great. Pentagon Thief versus B? Yeah, right. I think he's great. Can the gas that emits from Novacrawlers kill zombies? No, only Plague Hound gas and Hellhound gas does that. Yo, Chemo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Balls? Yes, sir, balls. I agree. All right. Next up is the Space Monkeys. Now, hot take, the Space Monkeys are going to go into awful. And let me explain why. Whenever you're talking about monkeys in Ascension, what's the one thing that comes about Ascension that's a negative? And it's always the monkeys. No one likes these things. Yes, they were one of the first enemies to give you a free perk bottle if you strategically if you strategically planned the way that you played the map. That's cool. But if you ask me, I feel like monkeys are either E or F. It's like they physically ruin the map that they're on. And I feel like that they are some of the worst special enemies in zombies. I really do. First time encountering Pentagon Thief scared the heck out of me when I was a kid. From the start of the round, when the game is telling you he's coming, got me good. Oh, I love the sound design of the Pentagon Thief. Top tier. When we get in Roblox Zombies? Never. They're an interesting idea, but cancer. Exactly. They're a really good idea, which is why I don't think they go in F. They interact with the map in a really unique way, but that doesn't mean they're good to fight. The fun factor on them, bottom of the barrel. Yo, David, welcome. Yeah, like the fact that some people will play Ascension and not play with power in BO3 because you have megas just to avoid the monkeys. What does that say about them? If they ruin the map, they should be an F tier. You know what? That's a good point. I'm going to put them right down here, then. That's a really good point. At least they keep Ascension from being so easy. Good point. Hey, Thermal, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Matt, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Space monkeys are the only thing that can hurt you with explosives when you have PhD. Oh, true. When you throw grenades back, yeah. Sen should be way too easy without them. I agree, but I feel like they should have done something better than what they did with them. Basically, steal your guns. You fill them with bullets. Why didn't I think of that, Fear? Good point. Instead of taking your perk, they should have like take a weapon like the Pentagon Thief. Okay, I can see that. All right, now George Romero. Here's the thing. You want to talk about improving a map's mechanics, adding to the gameplay, great, just a celebrity, and the innovation that he brings to zombies and how he's one of a kind. I think George goes into the A tier, if not S. I think he's a top tier enemy. He adds to it, he makes the map much harder, he's unique, he drops really good rewards, and not only that, he drops progressive rewards depending on if you have done the Easter egg or haven't done the Easter egg. They change, and that's really cool. He's a teamwork effort. He drops a perk bottle. He drops you the only infinite damage wonder weapon on solo. We love George Romero. Sure, is he hard? Yeah, but that's kind of like his whole gig, is that he's a hard enemy. George Romero is an integral to the flow of Call of the Dead. I agree, cool. I wouldn't say S tier for me personally, but I love him. I think he's a top tier, A tier special enemy. Oh no, you don't have to donate. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey Stan, I'm at work so I can't watch the stream RN, but I wanted to donate and say if you don't put sizzlers from the Shadowed Throne in the lowest tier possible, I am going to commit violent acts against gamers.
Okay, thank you, Rat. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. It really does. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to donate and give your money while you're at work. Thank you. George ruined Call of the Dead. I don't think George, I think he enhances it, but that's completely subjective. If you do the Easter egg, you get a free perk and one off. Exactly. There's 50 people. Man, tier lists are the way to go. George was fun and terrifying. I agree. He adds a really good impression to the map. S tier paints the environment. Okay. Hey, Mozzarella, welcome to the stream. George ruined Call of the Dead. Do it now so we don't forget. You know what? Just because you donated $3, I have to now. I have to. We love the Gekok, and we love the Gekok, we hate the Sizzlers. Sizzlers are bottom of the barrel. You want to talk about an enemy that quite literally ruins solo Easter eggs and makes it impossible to save a zombie unless you know the specific conditions to not cause them? Awful. Worst enemy ever. Talk about like ruining a map and ruining a solo Easter egg. Gekoks deserve bottom of the barrel. And here's the thing. I'm not doing that because I got donated $3. I legitimately think it's the right opinion. They suck. Bad enemy. Plus he has the most voice lines out of any boss. George, true. Napalm and Shriekers are B. Okay, we'll get there in a second. George's not ruined the map. Are you serious? I agree. Hey, Chino, welcome to the stream. Call of the Dead would probably be F tier without George. I can understand that. He's a really cool enemy and adds a lot to the map. Yo, John Reeves, welcome. Thrashers are still worse. Okay. Hey, Nathan, welcome to the stream. The worst special enemies is one of the Darkest Shore. Oh, the Moichlers? Oh, we'll get there. I wonder if there's any Gekok enjoyers. Guys, do you guys like the Gekok from Shadow Throne? Tell me right now. No, stop. Keep your money. I appreciate it. Don't spend all your money on me, but.
Thank you. You have spared gamers for now.
Guys, we spared gamers. Thank you so much, Rad. I appreciate it. The F is a Gekok also. Basically, in Shadow Throne, there are overloaded zombies with, like, World War II's version of 115 called Geistkraft. Basically, if you fire concentrated Geistkraft into a World War II zombie, they turn into what's called a Gekok, which is like a fiery, like, insane zombie, essentially. Make Denizens S are going to force you to play Roblox for Rook. Good luck. Stop!
I expect every single variation of EMZ to be bottom of the barrel.
Don't worry, we got him. EMZ... EMZs and EMZ security dogs. These things ruin the map, but we'll get there. Who greenlit that? I don't know. They're not that creative either. The only thing that they have on them is that they're the first of their kind. That's about it. Roblox Zombies in the future? We'll do Roblox Zombies eventually. Not now, though. Me who's never played World War II, base Stanley. Thank you. Alright, next up is the Shrieker. Now, honestly, if you ask me, the Shrieker's gonna go in okay, because I don't think they're that oppressive on the map. They're super weak. They have a really cool attack, and they're a really unique enemy. But they're also super fragile. You shoot them like with 2 bullets, they dead. They just in the doit. And also, I think that they're pretty cool. I deserve all the support and donations. I deserve the support. Don't like spend all your money on me. Please, spend it on like good things, like paying for food. If monkeys had a health cap, they'd make it an easy C. Yeah, I agree, because they scale, it's so annoying. L. Hey, Zin, welcome to the stream. What's a Gekok? They're basically sizzlers from World War II. They're like these fire, like, zombies. Roblox zombies better be 10k or we'll commit crimes against gamers. Greetings. Hey, Joshua, welcome to the stream. I don't need food. I need to donate. No, you don't. Anyways, we're going to put Shriekers right here. They're pretty innovative. They're the first of their time. They don't drop any unique reward. And the fun factor is more just kind of like, hey, they look cool. But that's about it. I don't think that in terms of gameplay, their abilities translate that well, as it's really just boring. You were just trolling? Well, hey, man, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Glad you like my videos. All right. Next up is the Napalm Zombie. Now, I hate... Okay, subjectively, I hate this thing. It should be, like, down here. But objectively, he's a good special zombie. He drops fire. Like, it's the only way to get basically a real trap on Shangri-La. Like, he drops fire. It kills any zombie that walks over it, like a regular fire trap from any other map. He has a lot of health. He's really unique and innovative. He's got a really cool design. Although I don't know what he's doing on the map, because, like, the map has no volcanoes. But sure, why not? We're going to say that 115 turns into fire zombies. And he's also really cool. I do like the sound effects. I love the way that you actually have to play around it in a unique way. It's not like the Gekok or the Shrieker, where it's like you have to like, or not Shrieker. It's not like George Romero, where you have to like completely change the way that you play around the napalm, but he's just enough an oppressive force to change the way that you're playing. Or you can just use the 3179 GGB 215 and just shrink him. Who knows? Is there a possible zombie character tier list in the future? That's not a bad idea. We can do that actually. I'm gonna patiently wait for the Destroyer zombie. Yeah, nice. It's really your profile picture. Nice. They look really cool. They look magnificent. I love the art design on napalms. They look great. All right, next up is the Nova Crawlers on Moon. Now, these are different than the normal Nova Crawlers, and here's the main reason why. They teleport, and they somehow always find a way to get in your way. If you've ever played Moon, then you know why these things suck. These things are like trash. I don't get how, but like they're different than just regular Nova Crawlers. They don't explode with gas in Moon areas. Instead, they just teleport, and I don't know why they do that. F-tier crawlers, yeah, these things suck. They're not like the worst thing in the world, but I'll tell you this right now, I do not like these things. Destroy the Moon Crawlers now. Teleporting crawlers tick you off, yeah. Who approved them? I don't know. Teleporting Novas is something we could do without. Exactly, like no one likes them. Hey, P1MS, welcome to the stream. That Shangri-La Easter egg step though, oh, the one where it requires the napalms? Yeah, I hate that step because it requires a napalm. Jimmy Zielinski moment. Oh, Jimmy Zielinski, we love that guy. Now time for Mr. Steal Your Perks. Yes, sir. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the space astronaut or the cosmonaut, whatever you want to call him. Here's the thing. Unique zombie? Yes. Does he interact with the player in a unique way? Yes. Is he super cool and innovative? Yeah. He's got the name of your Xbox, PlayStation, friends list friends on his head. That's so unique. Like, what other zombie map, game, character, or enemy has ever done that? None. And that's such a really cool way to wrap in the player's friend list into the game. I don't care if, like, he sucks to fight against and he always steals whatever you actually need, like Quick Revive or Jug. But I love Space Astronaut. Just for the cool factor and the innovation that he brings to the game. Hey, NA, welcome to the stream. You can remove him with excavators? Exactly. He deserves B tier. I agree. I like him a lot. Cosmonaut low-key a pushover now. Yeah, especially in BO3 where you can kill him with Kilowatt. I like that the Cosmonaut a lot because they steal your friend's gamer tag. Yeah. Such a based. Yeah, guys, right? Yo, Packing, welcome to the stream. Guys, the Packing Tape wants me to go touch grass. Hey, Packing Tape, how do you go pack some boxes? Got him. After stream, check ideas. Awesome. F tier when you fight him because B tier, but B tier because there's a way to trap him, just ignore him. Exactly. Like, if you couldn't trap him, or if he didn't have, like, your friend's gamer tag on top, he would be, like, a certified, like, D tier or E tier. But he's a lot of fun, though. They always had sussy names. Yeah, right? Oh, you can't trap him for legit WDR records? That's so dumb. They have a legit, they legit have a non-astronaut trap records? Wow. You can see my account name while getting headbutted by an astronaut zombie losing your perk. Yeah, guys, that could be me. If you're friends with me on Xbox, Stanley557 can just ruin your game. All right. Here they are. The denizens. I'm going to let you guys put it. I'm going to give it to you guys. Where do you guys think this demon creature should go? Where should we put the denizens? Are they S tier, maybe? As we all know, they're pretty good. Have you seen the suffered Vanguard zombies yet? Yeah, I have. They're not that bad. Gross, G, E, yuck, F. S tier now, S tier. Not gonna lie, D tier, F, D tier. Okay, I think we all agree on either F or D tier. I'm gonna go in the middle and put E tier. Put those things in the trash where they belong, lowest, F. I agree, they might have to go in F. Like, you want to talk about ruining, like, an entire 80% of Transit's layout? Easily these things. Do they have an objective reason to be there? Yes, you don't want people training in the fog. I get that. Good reason. Shrink the map or change the way the transit's designed. Don't fix a problem with another problem. And that's the issue with the denizens. Like, why? Like, that's the problem. Yo, Monster, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Yo, Tomizuka, welcome. They compliment transit well. Yeah, they compliment it like, my fist punching the denizen. I go outside and get to my car to pack the boxes. Thank you, packing tape. I appreciate it. But the teleporters? Okay, so you're not wrong. I'm going to put them in E, because they do provide a really useful means of getting around the map. Teleporters. That's true. Very good point. But do I not like them? Yes, I hate them a lot. They're awful. But that is the one redeeming quality about them. And they're pretty cool, too. And by pretty cool, it's pretty cool when I get my eyes gouged out by them, so I don't have to see them again. Yo, BO2 King, welcome to the stream. Is that Mr. Beast? Guys, I'm Mr. Beast. That's so real. They're literally a speeding ticket. You know what? Just because of that, they're going right back in F tier. I love the way you said that. That's such a really good way to put them. Actually, they slowed down the player who transit doesn't crash because of hardware issues. Oh, good point. I didn't realize. Yeah, you're not wrong. But like, I love the way you put it in like the nerd speak because like, yeah, that's not a reason to keep them in the game. But yeah, what they do is that if you have Bowie Knife, it's 3 hits. Standard Knife is 6 hits. Galvanicles is 2 hits. That doesn't mean I don't like them. Mr. Beast, give me $100,000? No. But if Mr. Beast was here, he should give me $100,000. That would be a pretty pog. Why does the video say BO4 released in 2010 and has the BO1 logo on it? Let me see this. Why isn't it going to Black Ops 1?
Fog rolling in.
I'm going to check that in a quick second. Whoever just subscribed, I appreciate it. Call of Duty. Oh, is this like when they got rid of Black Ops on here? All right, fine. You guys are getting Black Ops 2 is the game that I'm playing. Yo, Nathan, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. Yo, Foxtrot, welcome to the stream. Hey, Cat, welcome. Why am I committing this car crash of a Monday stream? I don't know. I thought I'd like it. Also, I'm not going to be here the rest of the week, so. Denizens are an immersive part of the transit experience. Yeah, right? Can you imagine? I always turn around and shoot them. That's not a bad idea. I'm Mr. Bro, not Mr. Beast. Cade, welcome back. Irrelevant, but I still don't get the whole perma perk mechanic. Yeah, welcome to the club. No one really does. Guys, I'm Mr. Beast 3. I'm the 3rd Mr. Beast brother. Anyways, back to bosses. We have the Avogadro. I put this guy in like D. He's not a very fun boss. Does he actively ruin the map and the play space that you're on? Yeah, he doesn't really do that. He's just super annoying. He does a high amount of damage, and the only way to attack him is with melees. Is that unique? Sure. Does he have a unique drop or way that he actually interacts with the player? No, not really, other than the melee part of it. he does look really cool, but talking about things that actually ruin maps, I feel like the Avogadro is one of those. He only spawns in if you end a round under a storm, and after trying to do the max Easter egg, that storm can just do whatever it wants sometimes. It's so bad. But if you ask me, I feel like Avogadro belongs in D tier under the bad moniker. I do not think he's a very well-designed enemy, and it feels more like they had an idea for a Lightning Man that then didn't work out when they actually tried implementing it, and they were already too far gone. Yo, Cassandra, welcome to the stream. You can one-hit denizens if you turn around and melee with a knuckle. Yeah, if you hit them before they, if you actually melee them before they jump on your head, that's true. You can do that. Hey, Danny, welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry guys, I won't be here the rest of the week, so Monday stream. Avogadro makes me dread power. Yeah, exactly. If he makes you dread a mechanic, is that really a good enemy? No. He's iconic. Yeah, he's iconic, but that's also why he's not in like E tier, because he's iconic. I really want to put him lower, but like he does have some iconicism. Yo, David, welcome. Lightning boy. Nikado Avocado the Third. Avogadro, yep. Yo, Skylar, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Played Town in VR and Paralov recently, and Avogadro's even worse there. Wow. Parlov. Wow. Perm perks are a way to innovate the idea of perks, and it gives a unique twist to them. I love the nerd face emote. Thank you. Took me so long to figure out how to kill him when the game came out. Yeah, actually, yeah, don't tell you that's how you're supposed to kill him with melee. On the amount of custom maps he's on, he ruins by God. The Avogadro, he's on that many custom maps? Wow. He was an Alpha Omega. Don't worry, we have Cornelius Purnell right over here. We're going to talk about that Avogadro later. Thank you, Dandy. I appreciate it, man. Avogadro adds nothing? True. One of the cool perm perks is the Only a Ray Gun. That is a pretty cool one, but you have to also be low ranks to do it. All right, jumping jacks. What do these guys add to the game? They jump around. They're like Nova Crawler 2, but here's the one thing that actually makes them useful. They add a unique way to play the high rounds on Diarize, because you have to get 100% accuracy. And if you do that, you get 2,000 extra points at the end of the round and a free perk bottle. Are they annoying to fight? Yes. Are they? They're not the most innovative enemies, but it's how they actually reward the player that, in my opinion, puts them in like mid-C. They're not as good as napalms because they don't. I think an extra perk is cool, but on Diarize, you're only getting 1 or 2 extra perks. Mule Kick or Who's Who. Like, you're not going to be getting anything insane from this. But it's still a really cool mechanic that I wish that they'd bring back more, is more ways to get perks in these maps. $200,000 now, B1 is less than there, I'll kiss you. I don't know what that means, BO2 King, but thanks, man. We just take away child support, so F tier. I love you guys are just saying like characters that we haven't even gotten to yet. Slasher definitely is S tier. We're not at the Slasher. I love that guy. But Big, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Appreciate it. Yo, cool. Welcome to the stream. I do kind of like aiming for the jumping jacks. Way better than Nova Crawlers. No gas. At least 1 tier higher. I don't think I can justify 1 tier higher, but I'll put them at the top of C. I think it makes more sense. Because they're not annoying to fight like the napalm. But I also don't like fighting them either. Jumping jacks are a lazy redesign. Yeah, they're literally just Nova Crawlers, just that they jump around instead of crawling. Goliath God tier. Dang, denizens deserve it passed. They were just trying to save my Xbox 360. True. Yo, Claude, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Top of C? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So you're doing DE and the Origins Panzer is different? Yeah, Dandy. We have DE Panzer, BO2 Origins Panzer, and BO3 Origins Panzer, because I feel like that they all play differently than each other compared to like how compared to like, you know, the Hellhounds on like World at War to Black Ops 1. Those are the exact same. Do I rate Dead Ops? Mozzarella, Dead Ops was the only thing I didn't put on here because the amount of unique and special enemies between the 3 Dead Ops games, I don't think I can put them all on one list where I'm going to keep my sanity at the end of the day. Because, like, we already have 130 enemies. I felt like not including Dead Ops was a really good, like, cutoff point. Fire Zombie Auto, F, because the fire screen removes 75% of the screen. Oh, the Napalm Zombie. I can understand that, yeah. The Nova Crawler's on cocaine. Jumping Jacks are fallen turf, the dog pretty equal in difficulty. I can understand that, yeah. The only thing is they're hard to hit even if you're not going for aiming. Which is like my ex-girlfriend, make her F tier. That's great. What about the Panzer sold out in Cold War? Oh, don't worry. We have the Krasny sold out right here. Here he is, Krasny. Hi, Krasny. He definitely plays differently than the other three. Did you ever encounter the dreadful rendering of death on my 360? No, it still works to this day. But I also don't overuse it. I use the new consoles nowadays. Setups is fun, but they're too different to include. That was my biggest issue, cool. I didn't know if I wanted to include just the silverbacks, but then if I did, do I include every special enemy in Dead Ops? And when I was coming up with that, I already had this whole list made out, and I was like, I'm not doing that. We need to play some more games together? Yeah, of course, man. All right, so now we have Brutus on BO2. Now, if you ask me, Brutus, innovative? Yes. Interacts with the map in a unique way? Yes. Provides some unique gameplay mechanics with the fact that you have to pay to unlock stuff? Yeah. Fun factor? He's pretty cool to fight. He starts out as a somewhat difficult enemy, but by the end game of Mob, you're just blowing these things out of the sky. And if you ask me, I think he's better than the Cosmonaut, but not as good as Pentagon Thief. So I'm going to put Brutus in mid to high B tier. I think he's a really good enemy. I think he really is, but he's not my personal favorite. I'm not a big Mob of the Dead guy. And I think that like his design, in my opinion, is bland. But I know a lot of people like it, so I'm going to put him up here for now. Do you call it the Avogadro or the Avocado? Definitely the Avogadro, because I'm not weird. What turned boys into men? Brutus definitely B tier, even at BO4, because he's not that hard to face unless you're super weak. Exactly. Brutus is a glorified bullet sponge. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, Stan, after your tier list stream, I went and beat Voyage for the first time. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Hey, congrats! That's so good to hear, man. I love getting to hear people beating Easter eggs. It's just so nice to hear, because I love doing that stuff. And I remember completing Voyage for the first time, too. It was definitely my favorite map because of that. All right, let's talk about one of Buried's few L's, the Witches. In my opinion, the Witches, I think that they go just above... I think they're going to go just below the Avogadro. They suck. Yes. But I don't know if I want to call them, like, the worst part of the map. Yo, Rin, welcome to the stream. Twerk? No. Hey, Golem, welcome! Avogadro's S tier in voice. Don't worry, we have Cornelius Purnell right down here. We'll put him in S tier later. Like money, yeah, right. What's my favorite Easter egg song, Dandy? Oh, it's definitely the Classified swing from Classified. Still weirded out that witches refill your grenades. Yeah, that is weird. I think they're as rewarding as they are sucky. Exactly. That's why I can't put them any lower than like D tier, because they give you a perk every single time, and that's a really cool thing. They interact with you in a unique way, but I don't know if I can drop them any lower than D and put them any higher than C. I think a high D is where they belong. Stanley unbased for not putting woman who was part of the Pack-a-Punch at D tier. Yeah, I'm just cool like that, you know? Which is F tier, they get to hit you and take money. Yeah, they really do. I feel like I rank the lore implications too much. Oh, you feel like you do that. I can understand that. Tim Hansen be like, you go through them. Oh, Tim Hansen. They're not bad. You get 2 perks from them. Yeah, you can get infinite perk bottles every, like, I think 7 or 8 rounds. 6 to 8 rounds. But I don't think it justifies putting them any higher. How can you kill a ghost with bullets? I don't know. Ask Buried. They let you do it. They're mediocre. I take them over monkeys or jumping jacks. I can understand that. Yeah. No, I'm going to keep them down here. They're annoying. I can't put them any higher than D. True perk reward is cool. It is really cool. I agree. Especially because I'm Buried where there's like 7 different perks. So you have 3 opportunities to get more perks from them. They're only one portion of the map. True. But you also need to go through that portion to get Pack-a-Punch every single time. Or if you want to get more perks. Every single time. I wish it was more optional, the Witch's House. Because it's literally required to get Pack. And to go back to the front, to go back to spawn of the map, basically. So I think D is where I should keep them. I think that's a good area for them. Players controlling of spawning them. I agree. The players controlling of spawning them. The problem is the map design is not controlling of spawning the witches. You have to go through them if you want Pack-a-Punch. You have to go through them if you want that perk. You have to go through them if you want to get back to spawn. And I feel like they deserve B. Keeping it right there. Me versus Tim fighting over Mob or Voyage are the best map. I don't care. It's all up to him. Whatever he likes, and then whatever I like. It's 5 rounds? Thank you. We didn't rank the Shang monkeys. Yeah, Angelo, when you brought that up earlier, I felt dumb because they were like that and the, what else did I forget? Are like some of the 2 things I literally forgot to put on here were the Shang monkeys. In post, I'll probably add them at the end. Ghost is S tier for style points. Okay. Forgot double taps in the house. Yeah, double taps in that house, so. Don't forget the Easter egg tap. Yeah, that's why I'm forgetting it. Time bomb cheese makes them bearable. Okay. In your honest opinion, dogs from BO3 are the parasites? Definitely the dogs. I hate the parasites. They're so annoying. You also forgot the BO4 crawlers. That's what it was. BO4 crawlers and Shang monkeys. Those are the 2 that I forgot. Other than that, everything else should be on here, as far as I'm aware. All right, the BO2 Panzer Soldat. You want to talk about an S tier boss that makes it like... Here's the thing. He challenges you at round 8, and he is going to be the biggest hurdle in your adventure. He's at the perfect time. He's unique. He has a whole bunch of different attacks. He's easily one of the best bosses in zombies. Love his art design and aesthetic. He's got a really good fun factor about him that makes him difficult to fight. He's got good gameplay, but the fact that he's at round 8, in BO2, it is at just the right round where you're not ready to fight him, but you have to. And that's what makes him really cool. He'll make you a better player if you do beat him. Scary and fun, yeah. Round 8 is too low. I can understand that, but I feel like round 8 is perfect if you ask me. Like by round 8, the thing is you're not set up. No matter how much you can set up on Origins, unless you specifically gun it for a staff and waste time, you won't have one by round 8. And that's what makes him hard. The thing is, if you want to take him down with staffs, then you have to get through him the first time. He's the perfect obstacle. And I think that's why he's S tier. Yo, One Blue Speed. Welcome to the stream. Nova Bombers, Omega Z tier. Yeah, they're awful. Not the BO3 version. Yeah, BO3 Panzer sucks. We'll get there soon. Can I get an amen? Amen, brother. At round 8, be like, no, I didn't consent. You can avoid Panzer if you don't open doors to no man's land. That is true, but you really don't want to be pushing off the whole Panzer thing. You also don't get Jug, Pack-a-Punch staffs, tank, robots. Let's see. Box if it moves away, Wonder Fizz. So it's probably better to just take them on. Because once you down them, it helps the progression of Origins. Reason I abided by him when I replayed Origins. All I had was an MP40. Yeah, he's annoying if you have only the MP40. Claymores are really good against him. BO3 Panzer sound literally activates my fight or flight. Kind of sad. Yeah, it's sad. Say that again. All right. The Shadowman boss fight from Shadows of Evil. Where do we put this man? I think the Shadowman is... He's just a bad boss fight. So here's the problem. These enemies are not that innovative anymore. They have a good art design. They don't really interact with mechanics or gameplay. They're just bosses. And I feel like the Shadowman is a terrible boss. He's boring. He's really hard, only because the timer is so strict on him. Hey, Danny, you have a good night, man. And that's why I don't like him. He doesn't do anything unique. He stands around in the middle, and you just shoot at him until you have to hold X on the summoning key to trap him. That's it. I don't think he's a very engaging boss for the player, and he just spawns in a Margwa if you fail his super unique challenge. Like, I think that he goes above the witches, but that's about it. He can't go any higher. Yo, Conduit, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Hey, perhaps, welcome. Oh, and Patty, welcome to the stream. Are you going to do challenge rounds of Dead Ops Arcade 2? Yeah, Patty, here's the problem. I didn't want to include Dead Ops because there's already 130 enemies to go through, and I didn't want to include the Dead Ops characters because that just adds like 50 more enemies I have to rank. And it's like 50 more enemies for like the 30 people who played Dead Ops, but appreciate it though. Margwa S tier. We'll get to the Margwa. We'll get to the Margwa. Shadowman voice is cool. The Shadowman's voice is really cool. That's true. And not only that, he antagonizes you throughout the map. He's one of Zombies' first characters to actually stick around and talk to you in a map. And I think that's really cool. Although, I don't actually like fighting him. He's hard because you suck at aiming. That is true. I do suck at aiming. Shadowman is not a great character. He's just not great, boring, and he's basically the twin brother of Monty, not much of a design concept. I can understand that. Okay. The Margwas are the real boss of Shadows of Evil? True. Love his design? Yeah, I agree. He does stalk you? Yeah, he stalks you. Forsaken's better than Shadowman? Yeah, I can agree with that. But anyways, the Parasite. Now, Parasites, these things are the first popcorn enemies in zombies. So, if you ask me, Parasites, they literally can't go anywhere else other than okay. I lied. They're going to go right below the Avogadro. They're going to go right above the Avogadro. They're annoying to fight. They have an okay, like, Extinction-like design. They cloud your screen with pus and goo. They take, like, literally a single bullet of any weapon to kill, but they're only there to distract you. And I think that that's both annoying and boring. They don't add to the gameplay of Shadows at all. And for some reason, the Margwa just spawns 3 of them, because somehow the Margwa opens up its mouth when you break it open, and a little parasite goes, he just flies away. Like, oh wow, so cool. Don't forget about the Shadowman round 20 Easter egg. Oh, that's a good point. But I think yeah, I probably should have counted that, but it's too late. Whatever. Parasites are legit just flying little pimples. I can understand that, yeah. I don't like flying enemies and zombies. It feels like a distraction from the core of gameplay. Yeah, how would you feel if Jason Blundell literally classified these as, like, distraction enemies? I think that they deserve a D tier. Same thing with the Insanity Elementals. Now, for those of you who call them meatballs, there's nothing wrong with that. But these things are called Insanity Elementals. This is what their real name is, basically. So, these are, just like the Parasites, distraction enemies that just aren't in the air. And what they do to you is, they run into you, they get rid of a Widow's Wine, and they take a hit for you. And that's all they do. And if you ask me, meatballs, I hate these things. They're so annoying. And for some reason, they just always steal your Widow's Wine. They just have a tendency to do that. And if you ask me, they don't do anything for you. They don't have their crappy own special round when the Parasites were already enough. And if you ask me, yeah, exactly, Kat. They're just reskinned wraps. Like, that's it. They don't do anything. Thank you, Tanya. They're super annoying. Actually, they're called the Insanity Elementals. E? Yeah, so do you want to put them in E tier? Yeah, we'll put them in E tier. I think that's a good point. Because they don't add anything to the map. And they break your shield? Exactly. I noticed a lot of BO3 stuff is just reskin from MP. Yeah, that, fun fact, everything from Zombies is reskin from multiplayer. To the point where the Black Ops 4 Ballistic Shield is literally just the Ballistic Shield Specialist. The Ballistic Shield Specialist from multiplayer in that game. Like, the gun and all is like a reskinned Shield Specialist. Worse than dogs? Yeah, they're worse than dogs. Like, the thing is, the reason why I'm not putting them in, like, E is because they don't actively ruin the map. They're just annoying. Both Parasites and Insanity Elementals are annoying. Annoyingly mediocre menaces to society. Yeah. Nikolai's mechs from campaign. Yeah. Not all maps in BO4 are like that for the shield. Yeah, I know. Only some of them are. I think half of them. It's Voyage, Classified, Alpha, Omega, Tog, and Dead of the Night. So 5. Kick meatballs. They'd be a B or an A. Yeah. The BO animation for the Spectral Shield is reused from the MP Ballistic Shield. Wow, that's cool. The Margwa is an A tier. Hey, Engine, welcome to the stream. If you ask me, a Marguino, this thing is like top tier. You want to talk about a really cool enemy that challenges the player, ups the difficulty of zombies in Black Ops 3, and then is super hard for casual players to attack? I think he's a good enemy. I think that you fighting these things helps you constantly get prepared for the Easter egg, where they throw these bad boys at you every step of the way. If you're not prepared for the Margwa and Shadows of Evil, do not attempt the Easter egg. You will be fighting Margwas that entire egg. Trying to upgrade your sword? Fight at least 7 Margwas. You want to build a flag? Fight 4 more Margwas. Fail the Shadows of Evil boss fight against the Shadowman? Fight another Margwa. You trying to fill up your fountain to get to the end of the egg? Fight another Margwa. This map makes sure that you will kill them. They're cool. They offer great gameplay by being actually oppressive mini-bosses to the player. They got a really good, like, Lovecraftian design, unlike the Parasite, which just looks like something from Extinction. and they innovated on the challenge of zombies. They were one of the first mini-boss enemies to up the ante in zombies, next to the Panzer. And I think that these two are like brothers in arms, if you ask me. Great enemies. I love them. Holy crap, is that the Awesome Aaron? Welcome. I'm a Zombies fan. Name every song in Zombies? No. Yo, Sleepy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Welcome. Hey, Knight, how did they work at launch? I enjoyed it. He was challenging, but learning how to deal with them made the process fun. Exactly. It's the whole learning process of the Margwa that makes it fun. Because when you actually fell one, like when you take one down, you feel like a god for the first time. And I feel like that's what's super cool. Doing pretty good. And what about you? I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Margwa's basically got added to Cold War as well. Best boss out there. Exactly. You've been here all stream? I might have said hi to you then. I'm sorry, brother. Just want to say hi to you. Margwas are like the Panzer's alien-like cousin. They agree on the politics. That's pretty funny. Just Pack-a-Punch is fighting 3 Margwas? Exactly. The game wants to make sure that you can actually fight them first. Alright. Next up is the BO3 Hellhounds. Now, these things can literally not go any higher than, like, the parasites. These are the exact same enemy, basically, except one's on the ground, one's in the air. They're popcorn enemies that you basically just look at them and they blow up. That's it. They're popcorn. They don't do anything. I'm ignoring my mods. Yeah, I'm ignoring all of you. Hate you guys. Just get a Thunder Gun on Rev and you'll be frying the Margwas and Panzers on there. Yeah, true. BO3 dogs. BO3 dogs lose a point for that one step in DE. Oh my god, you're so right. Like, the Dreisendrach dogs are so annoying.
Fog rolling in.
On Dreisendrach, they're so annoying. Yo, hey, Fergalicious, thanks for subscribing and becoming a fellow zombie slayer. Would I rather fight 100 denizen-sized Margwas or 10 Margwa-sized denizens? Probably 10 Margwa-sized denizens. I feel like I could punt them. B3 Hound is so mid because they do nothing and have a single round where 4 spawn and give you a free max ammo and leave. Exactly. They don't do anything. They're literally worthless. Like these, like the dogs here versus the dogs here are like 2 different enemies. One's actually threatening and adds to the zombie pool. This one right here is literally worthless. Like, he doesn't do anything. He just sucks. You just shoot him with like your MR6 and he's dead. They were downgrade, a literal straight up downgrade from the original. How you die to BO3 dogs? You can't die to BO3 dogs. All right, and now it's the Panzer Soldat from DE. If you ask me, this guy is a little less than, like, he's not as good as his Origins counterpart. And let me explain. Shock charges, that's not fun. Shock charges that track and predict your movement, that's also not fun. Having to fight like 16 of them in the boss fight? Ew. And the staffs don't even one-shot them. Yo, Mumble Speed, thank you. Who was in Paris? Joe. Hey, Conduit, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fellow zombie.
Fog rolling
thanks,
in.
man. Appreciate it. But yeah, the Panzer in Origins, or Panzer in DE, he is a straight downgrade from his Origins version. Those shock charges suck. Having to fight 16 of him sucks. And unlike in Origins where you can just destroy these things with a staff in like 2 seconds, and in my opinion, the bows suck against the Panzers. Not even funny. Like, it's just a straight up downgrade trying to fight the DE Panzer versus the Origins Panzer. Oh, S-word goes here. I got shock charge? Yeah, exactly. Like, you get shock charged by this thing. It impairs your movement, makes you more susceptible to zombies. It's not fun to fight, and it's one of the first few times that we got a reused mini-boss in zombies. And I don't think they did a very good job with him either. These versions of the Panzer were like, how can we make it more annoying? Exactly. Like, they didn't add anything to like make it better. They just somehow made it worse by adding on things that made it less fun. All right, and now the Corrupted Keeper boss fight from DE. Brizza said best to take no damage. Exactly. If you ask me, I think that the Corrupted Keeper is a great boss fight in DE. It's simple, it's easy to learn, it's got a few attack patterns, but nothing insane to keep the player, like, it keeps the player on their toes, but it doesn't completely oppress them with difficulty. I feel like the Corrupted Keeper is like an amazing first boss. My only issue is that he's kind of boring. At this point with what we have in Zombies, the Keeper boss fight is not the most innovative boss fight anymore, not by a long shot. But it's what he does that makes him unique, which is why I'm putting him in B tier. He's a great boss, and I don't think anything can be taken away from what he did to Zombies. Just like how Oz was the first Zombies boss fight, this was the true first Zombies boss fight that really changed the name of the game. We were actually fighting a large enemy in a horde mode with a health bar that was actually susceptible to our own damage. And if you ask me, love his art, love the design of him. I think he adds a lot to new players and to the new player experience of Zombies. And he introduced a lot of people into the next era of Zombies. And I think he's great. But to put him in A, I think is a little too much. I think that he's aged a little bit. And I think at this point, the Keeper, just a good B tier. Me wasting 46 arrows on one of the 2 billion panzers? Exactly. First ever Cod Zombies boss fight? Nah, first Cod Zombies boss fight is mutated Oz from Descent. He's the second Cod Zombies boss fight. Technically third if you count Shadowman. Put Corrupted Keeper in A below George. Yeah, I think I'll put him here. You can't really flack him for anything. It's just a good boss. I wish there was a boss fight for the scrapped Agent Orange thing with the scrapped Shang zombies. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, the spiders. I hate these things. These things are literally going to go into the E for awful tier. These things suck. I don't know what it is. They are some of the few Yo, Crops! Welcome to the stream. Guys, I know this guy. This is a big Zombies YouTuber. He's the guy. Guys, everyone, say hi to Crops. Hi, Crops. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Hey, while you're at it, tell Lex to stop reacting in full to videos. Hot take. But guys, it's Crops. Hi, Crops. Let's go. Let's go. We love Crops. How are you, Mr. Guys, this is a big Zombies YouTuber. This is actually insane. He's saying hi to me. I'll be real. Do you actually want him to stop? I don't want him to stop. I just want him to, like, not re-upload my entire video. Because, like, I feel like a lot of people who've had their videos reacted to kind of feel the same. Where it's, like, not to stop what he's doing, but just, like, give people a reason to return to the old video. Because if you watch Lex's version of my video, why watch my video? That's the only issue. But again, I still think Lexos is great. Just like, that's just my personal opinion. But don't mind me. What is this, a crossover episode? Yeah, right? Anyways, back to the spider. Where was I? Right, the spider for Krupp showed up. Yeah, I hate the spider. You want to talk about an enemy that, for some reason, doesn't show you when you're red screened, has, like, a dumb pincer attack, and then just shoots webs at you? Yeah, I don't really... I hate this thing. It's just annoying. Get rid of it. It clogs up certain areas. Sure, it's unique, but, like, that's about it. It's got a really nice design. It interacts with the map in a unique way, but I really do not like it at all. E... We're going to put it above the Nova Crawlers. It doesn't actively ruin maps like Moon, but I think it's worse than the Insanity Elementals. Because at least these things, you just shoot them once and they blow up. These spiders get somewhat tanky. Spiders are theorized to do... Guys, what happened to Ultimus Takio with the spiders? Rare. You can play as a spider, right? Better than his stringy white stuff everywhere. Yep. Yo, Alex, welcome to the stream. Unique is all it has going for it. Exactly, just unique. That's about it. All right, and now we are at the Thrasher. Now, the wonderful Thrasher. Love this guy. He's top tier. And by top tier, I think the Thrasher's just okay. He's just a slightly annoying enemy with a really big health pool, but he does interact with the player in a unique way by, for some reason, eating the player. I don't know why. I thought that was a good idea. But I'm going to put him in the E tier. He does just as much damage as the Margwa, but he's not very killable, unlike the Margwa. The Wonder Weapon is surprisingly not the best against him. And you basically need double tap to take this thing down, effectively. I think he's annoying. I don't like him. I think his design's ugly. He vores you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think we're going to leave the Thrasher right down here. Right above the spiders. I'm an all-star now? Yeah, right? I can just picture what Junior Rizzo would have to say about this tier list. Who cares about Junior Rizzo, thanks. Got him! I actually love Junior Rizzo. If you're watching this, Junior Rizzo, please, make a video with me. Please. We can make the best World War II review of all time. They're spammable. That's the other thing. Thrashers, just spawn more Thrashers. We hate Thrashers here. They're so annoying. Because they have this, like, they have this chain effect. And because of the way the pods work on Zetsubo, you could just be playing the map normally, and you're just going to have a Thrasher spawn in around 6. You don't have a say over that. And it's just like, okay, well, I guess I can't kill it without spending $50 billion on a Kuda and getting ammo for it. Wow, Krebs, that's what a, like, based comment right there. All right, next up is the Queen Spider. Hellhounds are the best. Yeah, we put Hellhounds in the C tier. Please don't hate me, Krebs. Anyways, now we have the Queen Spider. Now, I think the Queen Spider is actually a really good boss. Is it my favorite? No. Is it really easily killable? Yes. Do I think it should go anywhere higher than B tier? No. But I also feel like that it's just a really good boss. It has a really unique set of attacks. It's one of, like, the 2 only ever mini bosses in Zombies. Like, in terms of, like, a mini boss that's not the boss of the map, basically. Compared to, like, the Panzer or, like, the Shadowman. I think the Queen Spider does enough to really shake up Zetsubo. It's a unique thing to the map. It has Widow's Wine behind, so it offers a really unique reward to the map. And if you ask me, I think it's a cool design. Although with double tap, basically anything can kill it. Boring because you can get Death Machine and double tap. Yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't play with Megas a whole lot, so I'm just going to rate it how I would normally kill this thing without just using insta-kill Megas. And I think the Queen Spider with any double tap weapon is like a joke. But I'm going to put it at lowest B. I think it's a good boss. How did I put Cosmonaut in B tier? Mainly because of the unique innovation that he adds. He's a unique character on the map. Yes, he steals your perks. Yes, he interacts with the player in a unique way. But it's that whole name tag thing that really sets him apart from the crowd. And I love the Cosmonaut for that, if you ask me. I think he's unique. He's fun. All right. But also, welcome to the stream space. Yo, Thirhirmumdon. Welcome to the stream. No Mega Chad. Yeah, I don't use Megas. I don't like using Megas in BO3. I think Megas completely ruin the balance of BO3. And if you ask me, sure, they help you avoid early game downs, but, like, I don't think it's worth it. I think just play without Megas. It makes you a better player. Because you can rely on Megas so much to the point where you forget how to normally play zombies. Take Queen over Tree Takio any day. The fight is... Oh my god. The King Thrasher Takio fight from Zetsubo. This thing is going in, like, the bottom of the barrel in terms of just boring. It's not, like, the worst thing ever. Like here's the thing. I consider, like, Nova Crawler on Moon to be, like, the cutoff point. Like, this is, like, down here is, like, creatures that ruins the maps that they're on. This is just boring. King Thrasher is one of the most boring zombie boss fights ever. I'm not even kidding when I say this. You only need 4 shots of the Masamune, and you just walk around the arena. That's it. Don't even kill him. Don't even run. Just walk around the arena until you win. Should be ahead of the spiders. Yeah, I guess so. But, like, Takio, boring. It's one of the most boring fights. You don't even kill him. Yeah. Nearly 100 subs. Oh, on your channel? Nice, man. Good to hear. But yeah, I think King Thrasher, boring. Hate him. Hate him so much. I think in terms of just, like, making me fall asleep on a zombies map, we're going to leave him here. Nearly 100 viewers. We have almost 100 viewers? No way. That's not real. The cutscene's cool afterwards, but the fight itself is boring. Exactly. It doesn't add anything to zombies. He's a boring boss and doesn't do anything unique. Yo, Caleb, welcome to the stream. BO3 without gobblegums? Yeah, that's how I play BO3. You don't even kill him? I understand that. Doesn't even do anything. The normal Thrashers are the real bosses. Exactly. Like, he just sends 100 normal Thrashers at you, and that's about it. But Andrew, welcome to the stream. Well, you do kill Tree Takio in the cutscene. Yeah, exactly. I love how everyone's calling him Tree Takio. I didn't even thought about that. I just called him King Thrasher. Will this be coming on a special melee of Takio's katana and origins on BO3 like Arai Krovi? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. Alright, and now we have the Mangler from Go Rod Krovi. I think the Mangler is in a C tier. And let me explain why. Upper C tier. Here's what he does. He can be really annoying to fight. He has tracking air bullets. But I love the way that you shoot off armor on this guy. You can shoot off his arm cannon to change the way that he attacks you. He has a whole bunch. He helps you get the Mangler hat. And if you ask me, like you get a Mangler hat and later on the map depending on how you attack him, which then makes it easier to kill him. It's progressive with how he works with the map. You can change his attack patterns. You can actually kill him. I like the Mangler a lot. I think he's really cool. He has a great aesthetic. He's got a really cool means of attacking the player. And he's one of the first legitimately oppressive ranged bosses in zombies next to the Panzer. But he's not like a mini boss like the Panzer. So he shows up a lot more than the Panzer, making him an actual threat. You guys think he's above the Spider and the Cosmonaut? I can deal with that. Okay. I think we can compromise. Mangler more like I'm getting banned for aimbot. Yeah, he does have really bad aimbot though. Like it's not even funny how quickly the Mangler can kill you just by using aimbot. He's interesting. I love the Mangler. I think he's incredibly interesting. Because here's the thing. He interacts with the player and the player interacts with him in a very unique way. Notice me? Hi, Fear. Hi. How you doing? I'll notice you. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Oh, right. You said something about Exo-Zombie bosses. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. We have Mutated Oz. We have the Atlas Strike Team and the Goliath. We have all of the special World War II Exo-Zombies down here. Cold War Mangler's better. We'll get there. All right. Next up is the Valkyrie. You want to talk about Valkyrie and the Valkyrie Zombie. These two go hand in hand. If you want to talk about enemies that ruin the maps that they're on, I think that these two do it. I think any high round player who does Go Rod high rounds now can agree that the Valkyrie is an awful enemy. And if you Valkyries are AIDS, yeah, I don't think anyone likes these things. And then there's the Valkyrie zombies that they spawn. These things actively ruin Go Rod. It's one of the few reasons why no one likes Go Rod. Valkyrie more like trash? Exactly. Hey, Seth, welcome to the stream. The Geckocks at a low tier? Yeah, we actually had someone donate $3 and they said to put them in a low tier. And they're not wrong. They actively ruin the map that they're on. Shadow's on. Put Valkyrie in a trash can? I could do that, but no. Valkyrie is terrible. It's a great idea, but they're terrible. Exactly. It's a good concept. And they look super dope too. Here's the thing. And just like the Mangler, you can give off their arms. You can give off the faceplates. You can shoot their security camera to kill them instantly. But I don't think it's a very well executed idea. Like Valkyries to spite people who hate them. Angela, that's the spirit right there. I love the Shadow Throne. Seth, I can tell. If you like the Gekok, then that's all you, brother. We were actually asking earlier if there were any Gekok fans. I think we found the one. Alright, and then there is the Dragon Boss Fight. If you ask me, Dragon Boss Fight, I'm going to say this hot take. Dragon Boss Fight is no better than the Queen Spider. The only difference is that unlike the Queen Spider, you have to wait an absurdly long time to attack this dragon. And if you have the Mark IIIs, you just you shoot like a one bullet into this thing and it just dies instantly. Valkyries would be better if they didn't stun you. It's a good point. Valkyries act like they came from Walmart. You're playing Tortured Path right now? Oh, floppy. That's so painful. If you ask me, dragons should exist about right here. I think the Queen Dragon, not a very fun fight. It's about the same fight as the Queen Spider. The only difference is you're just waiting. It's got good innovation. It's got a great design. It doesn't really interact with the player a whole lot during the actual fight. And if you ask me, I think the Spider is better than the Dragon just because you have to do so much more waiting than the Dragon. Yo, North, welcome to the stream. Loki Gaming, welcome to the stream. Is this BO3 custom maps too? No, we're doing every official zombie in Cod Zombies. So like we have AW enemies down here. We have World War II, IW, Cold War, BO4. We've done all the BO2, BO1, and we're about to get done with BO3. Aren't dragons cooler than spiders? That's a good point. We'll put it right above. It is cooler. Consumables plus specialist abilities or field upgrades plus armor perks. That sounds broken. Put it in a game. All right, and then there is the Nikolai mech boss fight. Way better than the dragon. Here's the thing. This guy is actually killable. This guy will actually kill you. You will die if you are not paying attention to the Nikolai mech. It will pummel you in seconds. And that difficulty is just what Gorod needed to cap off that map. You can play Ace of Spades during the boss fight. It's got a really good design, even though it's just stolen from campaign. And it's innovated zombies with the first double boss fight in zombies. There's only one issue. One teeny tiny issue with the mech. You can kill it with in plain sight in 10 seconds. If you have the Mark IIIs and in plain sight, you just wreck this thing. Like, it's not even funny how easy it is to kill. But other than that, I think the mech has a whole bunch of unique attacks. It interacts with the player in a unique way. It actually is one of the few zombie bosses to murder the player if they're not paying attention. I think Nikolai boss fight is one of zombies' best boss fights. Rip Nikolai. Rip Nikolai. All zombies. Do we rank basic zombies? Regular zombies are not on here. It's a good point for the queen to be above the dragon, but not gonna lie, the concept's really good. Question, whose idea was to make the napalm hounds explode in Cold War? I don't know. Forgot I was copy and paste from the campaign. Yeah, it is, but no one played the campaign, so who cares about that? I love how more people know the mech from the Nikolai fight than they do the actual campaign, and that is amazing to me. Honestly, it makes sense for Nikolai to have the mech with the Valkyrie drones and the Manglers of the more advanced Stalingrad world. Exactly. It helps really define this, like, world building of Gorod, which is like fantasy versus future. I like it a lot. And the fact that you fight a dragon and then you fight a mech, I think the boss fight perfectly culminates the two themes of Gorod really well. Astronaut from Moon is annoying. Hey, Loki Gaming, welcome. I can understand that. But if you ask me, I just think the whole idea of him having the nameplate of like your friends above your head is too unique not to put him in like a B tier. Here, you know what? I think I'll put him below those two. Yeah, because BO3 campaign sucks. Oh my god, it's so bad. Are you guys saying train go boom? And then the train? Train go boom. We love train go boom. We love that. You wish they changed the mech more? I can understand that. Holy crap, it's Mason plays Black Ops Zombies. I forgot the secret Hitler boss fight you get to round 50 on Noctur and Toten. Hey, how about you shut up? I'm messing with you, brother. Thanks for saying that, though. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you got friends with the cosmonaut's a goofy name. Yeah, usually if you don't have friends on your friends list, or sometimes it'll just be a Treyarch employee, which I think is really cool. Train go boom. Hey, Mr. Roundabout, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Zombies is literally just this. In America, you're the enemy. In Soviet Russia, enemy fires you. Exactly. In Russia, they got guns to kill you. Where's the astronaut did friends names on Steam? It doesn't do it on Steam? Wow. What's the outcome of the Nikolai mech if you delete it? Mech go boom. All right, and then we have the Fire Margwa. Now, if you ask me, I'm going to be putting this a little bit below the regular Margwa. They play very similar. It actually has one extra unique attack, but the only thing that brings down the Fire and Void Margwa is that it's not a unique enemy. It's literally the Margwa 2. And I think just because the fact it's not as original is why they can't go in S tier. Also, I'm not going to put all three Margwas in S tier. Like, that's just silly. These two are interchangeable. Which one do you hate more? Dealing with the fire line that the fire one fires at? Or do you want to deal with the exploding skulls that the void one fires out? It's really a toss-up. They're C because they're lazy and boring. Design's worse than the crawlers. Here's the thing. I don't think that they're worse. They're not downgrades to the issue. They're literally the same as the Margwas. They have all the same properties. They have a good difficulty. There's a lot... Actually, good point. They don't have the same Shadows of Evil difficulty curve. It's a good point, and they're not original. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, that's a good point. I might be putting these guys lower. I'm going to put them in C for now. Wrong one. That's not a bad point, actually. Because they do play differently on Revelations, because Revelations doesn't have the same difficulty curve as Shadows. That's a good point. I'm gonna leave him down here for now. It's a good idea, actually. Just sort of been lurking in chat, needed a bit of background noise and saw you were live. Hey man, thanks, appreciate it. You forgot the secret knocked Hitler boss? Hardest boss of my life? Yeah guys, I'm not good enough at knock to get that. The problem is you could have put a normal Margwa and it would have made that big of a difference. The normal Margwa is on red, but you make a good point. Too bad for the elemental Margwas that the thunder gun exists. How could I forget about that? Good point. I think Fire Margwa is miles better than the regular. Okay, I can understand that. Haven't played Rev in a year, but if I remember correctly, I didn't feel a difference to normal Margwa, specifically how you use the thunder gun. Yeah, they are the exact same. Yo, Nolan, welcome to the stream. Hey, you're an entertaining zombies YouTuber. We'll definitely be watching more. Wishing you the best. Checking out your channel. Looks like you have an awesome work ethic. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey, random question, but do you have a thing you get in the tortured path on every weapon? You mean like the camos, or you mean like the special like skull that you get for completing it on darkened path mode, the Easter eggs? Because that's like two different things. The thunder gun in red makes them trivial. True. I don't know why, but I get a not so great feeling when I think about the redesigns of the Margwa. What do you mean, like the abomination from Forsaken, or do you just mean like how they redesigned them for Rev? Like weapon damage boost. I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them. Did you know if you die if you did a 360 and throw a grenade in the mystery box, you get the ray gun? No way. Wait, there are extinction enemies? Yes, I specifically included the 4 extinction enemies that are in Beast from Beyond, which are the Scout, the Phantom, the Rhino, and then the Mammoth, which shows up in the boss fight. Yo, Lay Meme, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Denizens are cancer? Yes, they are. Yo, Super Spider, welcome. Abomination's actually a great enemy, but we get here when we get there. We'll get there when we get there? Exactly. All right, and next up is the standard Apothecon from Revelations. If you ask me, these things are just straight trash. I can't tell you what their unique trait is. I really can't. You see these things when you're getting the Skull on Sapway and Zetsubo, and you see them on Rev as standard enemies. I'm gonna say it, I literally do not know what's so unique about these things. They're just normal zombies, just reskinned. I don't know what they do that's unique. I really don't. Nice to be here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Pothcons and Fury should be side by side. They're all one shot. Here's the thing. The Furies are actually unique enemies. They're somewhat tanky. You have to get a headshot to do some good damage on them. They teleport to players, and they have a decent slash, and they knock over zombies. But if you ask me, I literally can't tell you what's unique about the Apothecons. I really can't. Did I forget about the Papyrus from SOE? They're from that too. Good point. Yo, 8-Bit Frosted, welcome to the stream. Furies are bad. Yeah, they're pretty bad. I can't put them any higher than D. They're just annoying. Aren't the Apothecons reskin keepers from SOE? Fun fact, on SOE, they're not keepers. They are Apothecons. The fact is they're just getting tricked by the Shadowman to believe that they're keepers. Because real keepers are blue. Spiders are in E tier. They deserve to be F. Hey, Peanut, welcome to the stream. I agree, but I didn't really feel like that I could put them in, like, they ruined the map. Because, like, we put, like, the F tiers in, like, they ruined the map when they show up. You mean furries? No, I do not mean furries. Yo, Ricky, welcome to the stream. Furies feel irrelevant. You think they feel irrelevant? I feel like the Apothecons are way more irrelevant. At least the Furies that, like, have some unique abilities. Again, they knock over zombies, they teleport. The Apothecons, they do literally nothing. Love getting your train clapped by a Fury, exactly. There's no overcrawlers but ancient. True, they don't fire gas. Zetsubo Spider should be S tier. As a fellow spider, I know their true power. Thanks, Super Spider, appreciate it. All right, and now we are at the Shadowman boss fight from Rev. And if you ask me, it's a little better than the Shadowman boss. It's a little worse than the Shadowman boss fight from Shadows of Evil. But if you ask me, this thing sucks. It's not a very good boss fight. Here's the thing. You gotta fill up the summoning key inside a ritual circle. A ritual, like, bowl. And then you just gotta throw it at Sophia, because you're playing, uplink with it. Then you gotta shoot the Shadowman, just like you did in Shadows of Evil. If you ask me, it's a boss fight. It's not, like, awful. You get through it in about, like, 30 seconds if you're good at it. But, like, nah, bruh. Nah. Shadowman boss fight, it's not that unique. It's not that innovative. The man just changes clothing, and you kill him in the exact same way you killed him last time, except this time you just shoot him with the Chronorium somehow. You know what? I might put the Shadowman boss fight, like, either bottom of D or awful. I think it's even worse in Rev. Because, like, yeah, I think it's an E. Because this is the penultimate boss fight for Black Ops 3. And it goes out on a whimper, because it's boring. And it's like, oh, what was that? You wanted to use your little Arnie's? Well, too bad! Here's a Margwa and a Panther. They're just gonna slap your monkey bomb out of the way. Why are witches bad? Because they steal your points and they're annoying. The only thing that really helps is that they give you perks. And the other issue is you have to fight witches if you want Pack-a-Punch, perks, or spawn. I think it's really annoying. Uplink is a fun multiplayer mode. Uplink is a fun multiplayer mode. That was not a fun fight. Exactly. The Shadowman could have been contained if he was put here in my garage. Exactly. Max has messed it all up. Jason Mundell thought, how do we make our final BO3 boss fight underwhelming? Exactly. What's a Gekok? Oh, they're basically a World War II enemy. We put them on here earlier because someone donated that I should, so we put it on early. We'll get to the World War II enemies later. But yeah, they're from the Shadow Throne. We didn't get the Monty boss fight? Yeah. When is Spider-Man coming up? Soon. Just got a Victory Royale. Nice, get a crown Victory Royale now. Alright, and now it's the BO3 Origins Panzer. This guy is straight up doo-doo water. For one reason, and one reason alone. The health scaling. Now, do any of you know the health scaling? Have any of you guys watched the Junior Rizzo video on his Origins review? Because, fun fact, for every bullet weapon that's not the RPK, he has a 90% basic damage reduction to most weapons. 90%. This thing is garbage. I hate fighting the BO3. Here's the thing. If you want to know why this sucks, go in it yourself. What you should do is go to BO3, get to round 8, and fight the BO3 Panzer without gobblegums or staffs. Tell me how long it takes to kill him with any normal weapon that's not with insta-kill. It's a 90% damage reduction. I think it's 75 if you shoot the core. Get the RPK. Yeah, I'm going to say it. When Rizzo said that in his video, I tested it out. That's just straight wrong. The RPK, even though it doesn't have damage resistance like the other weapons, it doesn't do any much more damage. And he has added resistances to other strong weapons like LMGs. Exactly. You can dump an entire mystery box weapons ammo and he's still not dead. Exactly. I think that he's going to go into the D tier. Just because of that. And again, I think I'll keep in C. Here's the thing. If you use staffs, that's fine. But I'm serious about this. Fight the round 8 Origins BO3 Panzer without insta-kill and without gobblegums and without staffs. Tell me how well that battle goes for you. Please. Because you will be there forever. I have furries on the brain. Fear. I will ban you instantly. Hey, Malari, welcome to the stream. RBK melts, just get lucky. I've done that before. I did it recently. RBK does not melt this, man. That's cancerous. It is cancerous. Man, they ruined the Panzer. Exactly. I've only experienced the BO2 Panzer. Don't ever experience the BO3 one. It sucks. Why are Space Monkeys so low? Because they actively ruin Ascension. Like, they are some of the few enemies where people will straight up play without power to avoid them, and most people will just not get perks to avoid, like, their destructive tendencies. If that's how you're going to play a map around a special enemy, I think that they ruined the map, and they're going to go right into F tier. There's no greater pain than being unprepared for the BO3 Origins Panzer. Exactly. Haymaker's good against the Panzer, however, you're forced to use the box to get it. Exactly, yeah. Like, there's no, like, standard strategy. Stanley, acknowledgement on a comment earlier. You said furries instead of fury. You have furries on the brain. Yeah, I saw it. Don't worry, Fear. How did the Panzer operator get infected? Joe. I love Origins BO3 Panzer. I love wasting so many bullets on one enemy. Yeah, right. Oh my god, put all the elemental zombies from BO4 in F tier right away. No. The Mark II. Guys, why didn't I think of that? I just need to get lucky to get the Mark II every single game that I play BO3 Origins. Thank you, Cat. How could I forget? Can't wait for the Catalyst. Guys, you're gonna hate me. MP40 won't save you? Yeah, exactly. Fire and Electric Catalyst or discount Shang. Hey, North, welcome to the stream. Stop forgetting my existence. I have to take those kidneys. No. Can you vape 115? Yes. All right, and now we are on to BO4. All special enemies F tier vanilla gang. Hey, you know what? Play knocked all you want. All right, poison catalyst. This thing is just okay. All it does is that if you're near it, it prevents health regeneration and does 5 damage at a time as long as it doesn't slap you. It's not that bad. It's a well-designed enemy. The only thing it does is it's just supposed to prevent health regeneration, so you have to carefully plan your way around it. Catalyst zombies feel balanced. I agree. I don't think the poison's that bad. He does like the most. He affects the play space the least out of the 4 catalyst. And not only that, I love their designs too. All the catalysts have great designs. I skipped IW. No, IW is right down here. I'm just going through all the Treyarch ones first, and then we'll go back to the special ones. I promise. Just get the Mark II. Wasting points that should be used to open up the map. Skill issue. Exactly. Literally just loaded up BO3 Origins on a public lobby and try not to struggle killing the Panzer. Yeah. The mentally challenged Nova. Cap. This thing does not slow you down. Also, it doesn't blind you. He's the only catalyst you liked? Exactly. Alright, now there's the Electric Catalyst. The Electric Catalyst is not much more fun. Here's the thing. I like his animations. I like his design. But the gameplay of the Electric Catalyst sucks. Hey, what if we just blinded our players? That's so much fun, right? Electric Catalyst gets the D for bad. You know who's slightly better than the Electric Catalyst? The Fire one. Just like the Napalm, you can shoot him from a distance, you have to play around him, and he does 125 damage. That's about as good as you're going to get with him. And the only issue is he's worse than the Napalm because he doesn't leave behind a fire pool to kill zombies. I think if he did that and it didn't hurt you, he'd be just about as good, if not better than Napalm. Electric is discount Shrieker. Yeah, I can understand that. The Shrieker at least has a cool design. The Electric Catalyst, I like the design, but not as good as Shrieker. Shrieker looks super unique. People worried about skipping IW. What about Exos? We banned Exos. No way, Homo Electro. Catalyst is so annoying in a public match. Voice, they spawn around 6. Yeah, and solo they spawn on 9. Yeah, it's better. I think Catalyst zombies are there to ruin your training, which isn't a big deal in BO4. Yeah, because like the whole thing is in BO4, you're constantly fighting all of these like varied enemies, and then like the Catalyst already shake up the gameplay. It's like it doesn't really change it all that much. Shrieker has a nostalgia factor going for it. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't believe in nostalgia. Yo, Station 9, welcome. Apocalypse map is here. Let's go, COD. What's Apocalypse map? Or is it Apocalypse these nuts? In BO4, you don't train, you camp with the Helion. Yeah, if you're terrible at this game, you do that. True men train in BO4. Alright, and finally, the Water Catalyst. You want to talk about a Catalyst who quite literally ruins any map that he's on? This guy. This guy right here. Is he as bad as, like, the Nova Crawler on Moon? No. Can you deal with him with specialists and overpowered weapons? Sure. But is he annoying to fight? Yeah. Like, the Water Catalyst is one of the worst enemy types in Chaos. Easily. True man, just don't play BO4. Yeah, guys, if you don't like the Water Catalyst, just don't play all of BO4. BO4 zombies tick you off a lot because they would predict where I'm going and it ruins my vibes. That's how I feel about the DE Panzer. His shock charges always do that. Water is a Z tier. Nah, I feel like there are other enemies that ruin the map. The whole thing about BO4 is that you have specialist weapons, you have overpowered weapons, you got good gobblegums, or elixirs, you got good weapons and good wonder weapons. If you ask me, I feel like the Water Catalyst, there's ways to deal with him. It's not like the Denizens or the Valkyries where they're just like the worst thing ever. What are you gonna do? Hey, Skittle, welcome to the stream. Every Zombies into BO2 sucks. That's fine. That's your opinion. My opinion, though, is that I love zombies, no matter what it is. All right, and now we have the Stoker. Now, we love the Stoker. Here's the thing. Stoker, fun enemy. Great design on an amazing map. This is not a joke, by the way. I love Voyage. And then he's got really easy to hit weak points. He's got a shovel. He varies his attack. He fires a fireball at you. I like Stoker. I think he's cool. Is he the best special enemy? Nah. Is he fun, though? Yeah, I love him. Every Zombies entry pre-World at War is garbage. There you go. That's it, brother. Water Catalysts don't ruin any maps, but it's incredibly annoying if you let him start doing his thing. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I have them, like, not below the Nova. Because, like, they don't ruin the maps that they're on, but they're annoying once they get going. Forgot this guy exists. Yeah, that's why most people don't play Voyage. Unlike me, though. I love Voyage. Put Blightfather in F. Oh, Sneak, you clearly haven't been a part of this channel for long, have you? If Lex was watching this stream, he would be waffling over you saying Voyage is good. Yeah. Hey, Lex, if you ever watch this video, can you say the words, "This is foul," when I say I like Voyage of Despair? It's my favorite map ever. Thanks. Hey, Lex, I like Voyage of Despair. It's my favorite map ever. Now, this is where you say this is foul. Anyways, Blightfather. I love the Blightfather. Here's the thing. You gib the enemy, you disable its attacks. It's oppressive, it's fun, it's a cool design. I love the Blightfather. Blightfather is top tier for me. He's oppressive, you have specialist weapons, he actually deals damage to the player. He fires, he's got his tongue at you, he's got the web, he's got his little guys on his back thrown at you. The thing is, you can disable almost all of these attacks, changing the way that the enemy fights you. And I love that. I think that's really cool. He's such a unique enemy because of that. Blightfather's a pretty solid boss. He's fair. I agree. I love him. He's great. Yo, Smoke. Welcome to the stream. Do you have the Fortnite Battle Pass? Fortnite Battle Pass. Yeah, no, I love him, though. Blightfathers are good on 9, but bad on Voyage. Just for how the maps are made and how the wonder weapons work, but S tier for Blightfathers are 9. No, I think he's great on Voyage. The Kraken, top tier against the Blightfather. It's so much fun to kill him. Where's the Blight mother? I don't know. We should ask your mom. Oh! Got him! Literally, literal L. Take the fattest L. Get out of my chat. Don't actually leave, please. Don't actually leave. I'm sorry. Don't actually leave. How am I supposed to fight it when I run the Helion, the wonder weapon? Just kill it, Dumbo. You have 2 wonder weapons. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't leave my chat, please. Please don't leave, please. I just saw the perfect opportunity for a joke. All right, and next up is the Eye of Odin. None of you are gonna like this thing. Just like how I put Voyage of Despair as my favorite map of all time, I love the Eye of Odin boss fight. S tier. This thing is amazing. Sorry, Sneak. I can't help it. This thing's awesome. I'm not gonna say goodbye to the world. Good. I love this thing. Eye of Odin. It's a good boss fight. It's lengthy. It actually requires you to use your tactics. It's a fun boss fight. You don't need to use the Helion to kill this thing. Let me repeat. There are like 30 other weapons that can kill this thing. I'm gonna say it. If you listen to the YouTubers that say use the Helion on this boss fight, dead wrong. You can use so many other weapons. The Hades, the Zweihander, the Reaver, the Vapor, the Strife if you have Bandolier. What else do we got? ICR, Maddox. Really, anything with a good fire rate will kill this thing that has long range. Like, any AR will do good. Any, like, long-range SMG. The Weevil is great against this thing. I think it's great. This boss fight's top tier. Helion's the fastest way to kill. Yeah, the problem is that it's not... People say it's the only way to kill. It's a good boss fight. It is! It's so good! He is such a good boss. It would be sad if all the cool enemies died with Chaos, but I'm glad that they at least gave Daps Arcade 3. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. They're so good. The Weevil? Yeah, guys, the Weevil. Oh, sorry, I meant the Weevil's equivalent. Crap, the Cordite. Sorry. The Cordite and the Weevil are the exact same. My mistake. How is the Weevil gonna do this? It just is. I meant to say the Cordite. Sorry. Cordite and the Weevil are the equivalents. So Y-handers are the coolest looking non-wonder weapon? Yeah, I agree. Yo, Minda, welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I meant to say the Cordite. Yeah, the Reaver, though, is super good against the boss. Like, let me show you guys real quick. I actually made this. I worked on this, like, 2 summers ago. Where is it? And basically what I did was, I did the Easter egg, like, 30 times. And I basically started, like, using, like, I was trying to figure out what weapons were good against the boss. The Helion, the Rampart's good against it, the Vapor works, the Cordite's super good, the ABR with the Operator mod is great, the Hades is Y-hander. Apparently the SDM is great. The Strife also works on it, the Grav works, the Vendetta, the Essex Stingray is also super good on the boss. Reaver's great, the AN works, the Micro MG somehow works. Trust me, there are so many options on the Avogadro boss fight. It's 1:32 a.m. and I just woke up. Yikes. Hey guys, Smokarius Wigglebottom here from my father. Quandale Dingle was charged for a 1,000-degree murder. My mother, Waterton Warthog, is in labor right now. I need V-Bucks so I can survive. Hey, thanks, Wigglebottom. Voyage puts people in an insane asylum. Only the true homies are insane for Voyage. Yo, Dave, welcome to the stream. What tier is Shaolin's ninjas? Oh, we'll get there. Stick around. Give you the eye, but the name of the boss is just terrible. It makes no sense. Why does Odin have an eye stuck in an ice stick that took out the Titanic? So, Sneak, you clearly didn't read the lore of Voyage of Despair. Why wouldn't you? Everyone loves Voyage. So basically, the Easter egg of Voyage is all about basically connecting the Sentinel artifact to make a Philosopher's Stone. That Philosopher's Stone is the wish that brings everyone back to life at the end of the trial. Because if you notice in Dead of the Night, Nine, and Ancient Evil, all the people who were in the trial die. So basically, the iceberg is a conduit through the trial, as the it's a connection to the Yggdrasil, which is the 9 realms of Norse mythology, and at the bottom of the tree is a creature called the Nidhogg. Basically, the Nidhogg is it's a serpent that sucks on the Tree of Life in Nordic mythology, and through the trial, it changes its form into the Eye of Odin. What, you didn't know that? What's wrong with you guys? That's the lore, though. Lore isn't worth wasting time. Deal with it. The Philosopher's Stone, like Full Metal Alchemist. Yep. Basically, the Sentinel artifact is a conduit for the Philosopher's Stone in the map. Anyways, this D&D lore is crazy. Yeah, right. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? It does. Time to talk about the best zombies boss, the Destroyer. First, we have the Marauder, or as we like to call him, the other one, of course. Brawler. Yeah, we have the Brawler right here. So the Brawler, I actually really like. He's above the Stoker. Great enemy. He runs up to you, punches you. He's really easy to avoid. He has very weak armor, and he's very satisfying to kill. I love the Marauder. He's a lot of fun to fight. Which Chaos wasn't canceled? So much cool mythology. Yeah, right? It's Muscle Man. Yeah, right? If I don't put Elephant's top tier, unsubscribe. No, it's a great boss fight. Ooh, the Brawler. Yeah, I love the Brawler. He's really good. And then there is the Destroyer, or as everyone else calls him, the Gladiator. So basically, the Destroyer, I like a lot. He's a really good enemy. Just like the Brawler, he has really giveable armor. He's super satisfying to attack. He has a really easy range attack to dodge, and he's a lot of fun. He easily fits the storyline and vibe of Chaos, and they're just fun to fight. They throw a lot of them at you, and it's the first time we see heavy enemies and zombies alongside the Stoker and Marauder, and they're just fun to fight. You know who else misses Chaos? My mom. You know who else misses the Chaos storyline? My mom! Lore's the one that keeps me alive. I switched the Marauder's slash wasn't an AoE. Oh yeah. No, the fact that like his slash is an AoE is so annoying. And the fact that he does like 4 of them, you might think you're safe and then he downs you for no reason. Why aren't the Vanguard ones here? Oh, they're right down here. Where are they? They are, right here. There's the Boomschreier, the Sturmkrieger, and Zabala from Terra Maldicta. Alright, and now we have Fury and Wrath, or as we like to call them, the Hellhounds, apparently. These things are baller boss fight. First of all, you fight a whole onslaught of brawlers and gladiators. You fight tigers, and then you fight an elephant. Beautiful. I love the elephant boss fights. You want to talk about elevating the zombies experience to the next level? I think the elephants do that perfectly. They are so much fun to fight. They have unique attacks. They're super cool. I love the way they actually interact with the player. You fly backwards. They have gladiator riders that throw spears at you. It's great. They're innovative. I love the art direction. Elephants are top tier, easily. The feeling you don't know half of these. My brother in Christ, just play the new games. People will be like, I don't play anything other than BO2, and then get confused when anything else from another game shows up. Giggity is not undead, he's just built. Yeah. Alright, next up is BO4's Brutus. Now, if you ask me, unlike the BO2 Brutus, BO4 Brutus is somewhat less annoying. He has more of an Easter egg presence. The only issue is they show up in droves, and they're also a joke in BO4, no matter when you're doing it. Like, literally anything with, like, a good fire rate is going to kill this thing. Sure, he has a really cool storyline presence, but if you ask me, I feel like the BO2 version is just more solid. He just feels better to fight. BO4 Warden, you take this guy down with anything. It sucks to be a specialist in BO4 too, so it's like, he's literally a joke. Where's the tiger? How could I forget about the tiger? I forgot 3 enemies. I forgot about the tiger. No. How could I was going through it all. I was saying, oh, I'll add this enemy. I'll got this enemy. I forgot about the tigers. No. This is invalid tier list, guys. BO4 Brutus is a pushover? Exactly. Stanley, you treat BO4 like your firstborn? Exactly. Okay, first of all, guys, I had 130 enemies, okay? Like, I was gonna forget, like, 2 of them. Monkeys are S tier? They're not S tier. They're definitely not S tier. You're not a true Zombies fan. You can't even remember the tigers from your favorite map. Yeah, right. Did after K special enemies? If none of them, the tier list is canceled. My list is invalid. Guys, I'll add them. I'll add them back, I swear. Don't leave the stream, please. Anyways, though. Wait. What's that? Not that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got this. Hold up. Hold! What? No way! Guys, it's the BO4 Tiger! Wow, he's here! And he's gonna go... Guys, it's magic. I added him right back. Also, Connor, welcome to the stream. Guys, he's right there at the back of C tier. He just said RAR XD. It's me, the tiger. Hey, Lois, it's me, the baby. Wow. Guys, he's here. For custom zombies, I'm gonna say it, custom zombies suck. Do I want Scarlet from Chaos to peg me? My brother in Christ, think about what you just said. Add Shangri-La monkeys and BO4 Novas. Okay. Okay. a second. Now I gotta add the Nova Crawlers! Hold up. I love BO4. Yeah, BO4 is my favorite game. Hate all of you so much. You guys are like, yeah, Stanley. Stanley, you're so cool. Hope you guys are all happy that I can't read chat anymore. Wow, guys, there he is. It's the Nova Crawler. There he is. All right, I'm going to add these all in at the end of the stream, okay? So I don't want to hear anyone say anything about it. I don't want to see a single person. Not one of you talk about this. Wow, guys, he's here. He says, ooh, 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 ah, ah, I'm a monkey. All right, we'll bring these back later. I promise. They'll be back. I swear. Let me just drag them off screen. Hi. Hi. There we go. All right. All right, we're adding them back later. I promise. Live Photoshop? Yeah, right. Just do a better list. Shut up. I have 130 enemies in here. I will not take anything from any of you people right now. We're losing viewers. I don't care. I'm having fun. I love like everyone's so serious about viewers. Like, why do you guys care about viewers so much? Just have fun. That's all that matters. Anyways, where were we? Right. The Super Warden boss fight. Now, this boss fight is literally trash. Like, this is just a bad boss fight. It's not as bad as the Shadowman. And so here's the thing. It's not innovative. It's got an okay art direction. It's not very fun. And if you ask me, it's eh. You just run around and just circle around the dark mechanism until you fight enough wardens and hellhounds until basically you're allowed to actually fight the warden and the boss fight. It's not very fun. It's not very engaging. It's just kind of boring. And then at the end, Richtofen does like the crystal thing. And then all of a sudden, you just shoot him with one Mamigat shot. And then like the Super Brutus is just like, oh! Guys, I was revived by the Shadows of Evil quick revive jingle. Wow, so cool. Wait, there's a difference between the Megaton, Bomber, and Blaster? Yep. Anyways, where's the Apothecon that eats Peck? I'm gonna say Peck. Transit remake when? Never. It's kind of boring. Crystal is cool, but it's like, yes, and now dead? Yeah, exactly, right? Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I died. Alright, anyways. So next up is the Werewolf from Dead of the Night. Now, the Werewolf from Dead of the Night, let's say this real quick. He's unique. He's okay to fight. He's a heavy enemy, not a mini boss. Hey, Mr. Mealy, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. And if you ask me, they're way too easy to kill once you get silver bullets. Like, these things just die in seconds. But if you ask me, I think they're an okay enemy to fight. But they're definitely above the Margwas right here, I'll tell you that. That was the nicest one, yeah, right? Do you have a Dr. Peck body pillow? Nope. Black Ops 2, Cold War 2, Peck boss fight. Werewolves are forgettable? They are. That's why I'm only putting them in okay. But Stanley, when Richtofen used the crystal, it weakened the warden. Yeah, and then like he uses the crystal, it weakens the warden, and then you shoot one Magmagat shot, and then the Super Brutus is like, and you kill him. Werewolf counting as a heavy was whack. Yeah, I don't get that either. All right, and next up is the Nosferatu from Dead of the Night. I hate these things. These things are like just about as bad as parasites, but like not like a little better because they're actual enemies. Here are the issues with the Nosferatus. They slow down health regen. They're annoying to fight. They fill your screen with like a red like mist that like clouds your vision. They're not fun at all. And if you ask me, they just look awful. Morbius? Yeah, guys, it's the Morbius enemy. These things just look ugly, like Morbius. So if you ask me, Nosferatus are bad enemies. I'm gonna go in the bad tier. All right, and then there's the Crimson Nosferatus, which are like, these are like awful enemies right here. Here's the thing. They lock you into an animation. You have to get stuck in there. Zombies are more or less going to surround you and kill you the second that you get out of that animation. They leap at you. They have a super annoying health pool. Crimson Nosferatus are like Nosferatus with everything bad about them, but somehow worse. Left 4 Dead jockey? Exactly. It's in the lore. I don't care if it's in the lore. Nosferatus are pretty meh. Crimsons are the devil. Straub would be impressed by them. Yeah, right. Mimics were a better Crimson. Exactly. Morbius made Marvel more $1 billion. All right, and then there's the Wendigo Werewolf. For those of you who don't know, that's the actual name of the werewolf boss fight from Dead of the Night. Basically, it's a Wendigo. And if you ask me, this boss fight is not very interesting. It's going to go in the top of the bad tier. It's one of like BO4's worst boss fights, basically. You essentially just run in a circle. You have to line up these statues by holding X on them until they all point at like the right green square. And then he eventually runs into the green square and then you shoot at him. The problem with the boss is he's invisible like 80% of the boss fight and you can't even see him. It's not cool. It's just kind of annoying and boring. You just don't do anything other than run around an arena. It's not really that interactive. The boss basically just hangs on the ceiling and then just kind of runs across the arena like every like 5 minutes. And if you ask me, he's just not engaging. Kind of lame how it just dies and the cutscene happens. Worst end cutscene in BO4. Absolutely. Stop donating. Stop! Stop!
It's Morbin time, lol.
It's Morbin time. Yeah, say that again. It's Morbin time. Guys, is it Morbin time or is it Morbin time? Would you shoot your older self? I know Richtofen would. All right, next up is the Spar Toy. Now, if you ask me, I feel like the Spar Toy is going to go in the, he's better than the Catalyst, I'll tell you that. But these things are just boring. You can only kill them with headshots or with a special weapon. They just kind of regenerate. They look really cool. Actually, never mind, they're going in the OK tier. They're going to go above Shriekers. Here's the thing. About Hellhounds. These things look dope. They're pretty cool enemies. They're based off of skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts. They literally walk like they're stop motion. That's kind of cool, actually. Here's the only issue. They're basically just standard zombies, but you have to headshot them. For some reason, you have to headshot a skeleton. I don't know. There should be a channel that's called Morbin Time. That sounds awful. All right, and then there's the Giganese. Now, if you've ever battled the Giganese, you know that these things suck. They're bullet sponges. They have like 13 different attacks. Like they have the sword attack, the spear throw, the shield blast that stuns you. They can slash you away. These things are super annoying. He's got a massive shield and he just negates half the damage that you shoot at him. Giganese, awful enemy. He's gonna go in the awful tier. Coming Home is the worst Easter egg song. Yeah, quick question. How loud is that? Is like the Spotify playlist loud? Yes or no? If it is, I can turn it down. If it's not, I can turn it up. They look cool, but they aren't a threat. I can understand that they look cool. I do think that they are a threat, though. They're just bullet spongy threats to the issue. It makes sense. You're shooting bones. Use rule number 1 in zombie survival. Go for the head. Of course. The 1's the best Easter egg song. It's fine? Okay, cool. All right, and then there is Pegasus and Perseus. Pegasus and Perseus are like top tier enemies, specifically Perseus more than Pegasus. Now, Pegasus, you got a unique boss. You're fighting a flying horse. Not only that, you're fighting Zeus's son's flying horse. That's kind of cool if you ask me. Percy Jackson? No, not Percy Jackson, but Perseus. Beach or Boogie, best Easter egg song. I thought it was just Beach Boogie. It's actually called Brasharia Boogie. No way. But Pegasus, pretty cool. His name is literally Pegasus, okay? Like, can we laugh at that, please, guys? It's got the word sus in it. Please laugh. There's sus in there. The word has sus in it, okay? Pegasus is okay. It's not the world's best fight. You just kind of hit it with a specialist weapon. You shoot it down out of the air. That's about it. Perseus, though? Top tier chaos design. This man's destroying arenas with a sword that summons meteors. He kills his own Pegasus for power. Perseus fights you with a giant prima materia sword. Yeah, you basically kill him with specialist weapons, but unlike Pegasus, it's actually cool. He is literally like a normal like demigod guy. He's not just some like monster who's like trying to kill you. Like, this feels like a normal human being. I love Perseus. Top tier boss fight right there. And top tier special enemy. Great design, great, not really innovative, but just great design, great aesthetic. He interacts with the player really well, and the player interacts with him in a unique way. I like Perseus a lot. And then we have the Nova Bombers and the Jolting Jacks. Now, these goobers, these guys suck. Like, you want to talk about enemies that ruin the map that they're on? Easily. These two are like the biggest example. I don't know which one's worse, Dennis, or these guys. Definitely these guys. So here's the issue. If you don't know how Nova Bombers and Jolting Jacks work, let me explain. Nova Bombers give zombies in Alpha Omega most of the water catalyst buffs. And then Jolting Jacks just fire lightning at you. That's it. They do the same damage as a standard zombie hit. So basically, if you go down into the bunker, you're fighting water catalyst infused zombies. If you stay up on the top of the map, you get attacked, basically air bombed by lightning bolts. There is no winning with how you fight these things at all. Alpha's my favorite map. No, Alpha Omega sucks. Yo, Jacob, welcome to the stream. Hey, Just Champ, welcome to the stream. I'm at 2.5 now. One Blue Speed is very proud of you. He probably is. Those are the two annoyances I think that I would enjoy Alpha Omega without them. Exactly. I think everyone can agree that if these two were not in the map, everyone would like Alpha Omega more. Jolting Jacks, even their name sounds like a bad time. Yeah, right. Oh, isn't that a Dempsey quote? Ugh, lightning crawlers. Even their name sounds like a bad time. Also, rip-off name from Jumping Jacks. Could they have done like a better name like Jolting Jacks? Yeah, right. Wait, Meatball's D tier? What have I come back to? Who wants to tell him? Is it no, you can't get separate DLCs for BO4 other than classified? I never had an issue with that, but I can understand for some people it is an issue. Alpha Omega aged like milk? Yeah, right. Alright, and then there is the Avogadro from Alpha Omega. Or as we like to call him, Cornelius Purnell. Now, if you ask me, I love this boss fight. I think it's great. Here's the thing. He's got a lot of special attacks. He interacts with the player in a unique way. He disables attacks. He can hurt you really badly. He has really cool supers. It's the first time that you actually fight Cornelius Purnell in a really unique way. And not only that, here's the thing. He's so powerful, you don't even kill him. You just send him to transit. And that's hilarious to me. One of my favorite quotes is from Rushmore, where he's like, "Rest easy, my friends. Avogadro has been safely sealed in a Broken Arrow base in Washington State. He is there, or in Hanford, Washington. He's their problem now. We won, because that's what Americans do. We win." Like, I like that when you kill the Avogadro in Alpha Omega, you don't actually kill him, you just take the problem and move it somewhere else, and Rushmore considers it a victory. Basically playing off of American politics during the times of the Vietnam War and during the Cold War, where we were just going to take a victory no matter what it was. And I love that about Rushmore. It's so funny. Blightfather S tier. I love Blightfather. He's great. Oh my god, I'm dying over here. I love the Alpha Omega boss fight, but the egg doesn't feel fun. Yeah. BO4 needed a boss fight mode so badly. The Patrick Star solution? Yeah, right? Oh, lore. Hey, Void, welcome to the stream. Never mind. Not welcome to the stream. Why are you just saying J? L? Hey, buddy, you got one more message before I time you out. Foreshadowing at its finest, yeah, right? Noah J. Alright, and then there is the Electric Zombie. Now, the electric zombie, this guy is kind of boring. Is it a bot? I don't know. But basically, the electric zombie, here's how this zombie works. Basically, in higher rounds, he's always super sprinting until you go into water. That is the only main difference that this enemy, has over a standard zombie. That's it. He super sprints, and then he shocks you and makes your screen a little electrified. That's literally about it. He doesn't do anything. He's not a bad zombie. I just can't really, I can't put him in the bad tier because he's not bad. He's just there. Easily the lowest of the C tier. Not a bot got videos, but I'll keep watching. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Victus outlived Primus and Ultimus. I mean, they are still in the Dark Ether, so. Avogadro does die in transit, or at least we think so. He's not invincible. He dies when he comes to power with Maxis. Oh, true. When he gets sucked into the pylon, yeah. Electric Zombie is mediocre. Yeah. Victus is underrated. I mean, they've had so many years at this point. And then there's the fire zombie, which can go above the fire. Why did I call it the fire zombie? I called all the other ones catalyst. Why did I call this one the fire zombie too? Anyways, the fire zombie from Tog, the one who drops you the bomb parts. This guy's just okay too. He's mid. All he does is that, unlike the fire catalyst, he doesn't explode on you and cause 125 damage. You just throw snowballs at him and you get bomb parts, which does help with map progression. Is it unique? No. Does it have a good aesthetic? No. Does it actually do anything unique and fun? No. He just kind of exists and gives you bomb parts. And if you do blow him up, it's only 50 damage. It's not the worst damage in the world like a regular catalyst zombie. You think Tog's the best map out of BO4 in terms of beauty? I agree. Tog looks beautiful. All right. And finally, we are now on to Cold War. That's so many enemies, and we're nowhere close to done. All right. Then there's the Megaton Bomber, and the Megaton Blaster. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Blaster is the one that fires out the explosive mouth shots at you, and then the Bomber's the one that throws the radioactive ball at you. Because the thing is, they're both abilities of the regular Megaton. So, basically, here's what we got. We got the Megaton. He is just kind of he's an okay boss. But that's about it. He's okay. He's above the werewolf. He does consistent damage. He's not too annoying. At launch, he was a bullet sponge, but they've more or less balanced out his health okay. He's an arcade boss. Okay, I can understand that. If you ask me, Megaton is just okay. He's a C. So when the Megaton splits his abilities, yeah, basically one ability goes into the Blaster, one goes into the Bomber. And then there's the Blaster and Bomber, which are if you ask me, the thing I don't like about the Megaton Blaster and Bomber is that their hitboxes for their headshots get super small. And it's so annoying to kill these things. Blaster and Bomber are annoying. Yeah, right. But that's why I'm gonna put them in C tier, because they rush at you, they just punch you, and they launch you away, and they both have one attack each. They're annoying. Yo, Jadam, welcome to the stream. No way you put Chungus Boy in C. Yeah, he's probably a B tier, actually. We'll put him up here. So many zombies we've all fought through the years. Imagine a map with all of them, every single zombies enemy in one map. Yeah, play the BO3 custom map whenever you get a chance. Fear Seppuku. It's insane. Just basically that. At least the werewolf is eye candy. You know what, Fox? Just because you said that, I'm putting this guy in the F tier. I'm not even gonna entertain that thought. Could have sworn the Blaster was the multi-shot and the Bomber was the big one. Yeah, it is. Davey, you're right. Welcome to the stream. Blaster's the one who fires out the explosive shots out of his mouth. Bomber's the one who has the orb that he throws at you. Megaton is basically what happened if zombies, radiating and Unlucky 1-5 mutated together. Yeah. Speaking of Plague Hounds, these guys suck. We hate Plague Hounds. Hey, watched a 6-hour YouTube video today about every zombie map. From my channel, John? Well, welcome to the stream, but I didn't make a 6-hour video about zombies maps. Unless you mean the tier list I did last week. 2 weeks ago. The Megaton invincibility while splitting is a pain. Yeah, right? Yeah, Plague Hounds are literally awful. I'm gonna put them above the Shadowman Red boss fight. Plague Hounds, bad enemy. Like, my favorite part about them is that whenever they die, they leave behind a gas that just keeps killing you. That's so much fun. And speak of the devil, the napalm hounds do the exact same thing, but with fire! Also, these guys lunge at you like tigers, and it's super annoying. And not only that, they're on every single Cold War map somehow. Like, I think the only one those two enemies are not on is Mauer. And I'm gonna be real with you, I hate these things so much. They make Outbreak a pain to play. Because whenever the devs don't want to put something in an Outbreak map and the game has to spawn in an enemy, it always spawns in dogs. I hate the dogs on Cold War so much.
Fog rolling in.
Oh, hey, John, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Also, I didn't say it earlier. Mir, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. The only thing about dogs that you can pet them with turned. True. I call the plague hounds STD hounds. True. You can't headshot them. No, headshotting them does not make them not release gas. They still release gas and fire regardless. They're so annoying. And what I hate about the hellhounds, like what makes them even worse than plague hounds, is that they just want to, and then they just explode on you when they run up to you. Like, that's annoying. The Mayak is basically Orlov's twin brother who took some 115 lead. Speaking of, this is where it gets tricky. We have two different versions of the Mayak. We have the Mayak from the regular map. This guy's a pushover. He's like just a regular, he's like the okay version of the Megaton, basically. You essentially just kill him and that's it, he dies. Nothing else happens to him. But then there's the boss fight Mayak. Now this guy's annoying. In the boss fight, the specific version of the Mayak just says, hey, that was a really cool boss fight that we're having right now. How would it feel that if you just started shooting at me, I just started dropping Megaton blaster and bombers out of my arms? Like, this man spawns in like 30 enemies. It's not even funny. And you have to kill every single one of them. It's not unique because you fight a crap ton of Megatons throughout the map anyways. It's just annoying. Like, the dog's on him, Cold War. Only wish the Hellhounds attacked like normal attacks instead of going kamikaze. Yeah, I agree. I hate the whole kamikaze tactic of the Hellhounds from Cold War. But the Mayak's still better than most of these enemies, so. Like, it's way better than the Wendigo Werewolf, so I'm gonna put it top of D. Guys, we have our first Chinese comment. Hi China. Thanks for choosing my video. It makes the boss harder. Yeah. All right, and then there is the Mangler from Cold War. Now, if you ask me, there is one reason. Here's the thing. This guy, he does attack you differently. You can attack him differently. He has an orange air cannon instead of a blue one. His attack patterns change depending on how you attack him. That's all cool. There is one reason why I hate the Manglers on Cold War more than the regular Manglers. And it's because they show up on every single map in Cold War past Firebase C. And I don't know why. On Mauer, they show up past round 25. On Outbreak, they're all over the place. And on Forsaken, they show up, I think, past round 30. It makes no sense why they did that. And I got sick to death of Manglers so quickly. Whoa, assuming that is Chinese is kind of racist. He's from Taiwan. That's basically just liberated China. Unless Taiwanese is a different language entirely. And you know, brother, welcome to the stream. I also have no idea how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Yeah, they're getting lazy with enemy variety. Yeah, Cold War has a lot of laziness in the enemy variety. Speaking of not laziness, we have the Mimic, or as some of the old-time fans here might know as the Margwa. We love the Margwa. If you all have ever heard the story of the Margwa, let me explain. A long time ago, when the Mimic was first being shown off, someone in my chat described this thing as a ball Margwa, and I thought that was kind of funny. So, we called them the Margwa. Now, the Margwa just means ball Margwa. That's because we didn't know what their name was going to be yet. And honestly, in the early days of this channel when Firebase C was coming out, I fell in love with the name Margwa. This is a completely subjective personal reason, but this guy is getting nothing less than A. I don't care if he's unoriginal, boring, terrible attack patterns, and doesn't even interact with the player a whole lot. I don't care. Whoever came, I forget who came up with this in my chat. I love the Margwa. Here's the thing, on my channel, we don't call them mimics. That's offensive to who they are. We call them Margwas. If you guys ever see a mimic in your life, you'll be like, that's a Margwa. Just passing on from the new viewers, from the old viewers. I hate mimics, but they always do give me the fake loot. Yeah, I have that issue too. I love getting loot in Outbreak. They always catch me off guard. Mimics are pretty alright. Not annoying, kind of cool looking. It's not a bullet sponge either. Exactly, yeah. I pity the Margwa. I love the Margwa. They mimic Margwas. Adding Margwa to list of funny names to Cold War enemies next to the Moochers. Oh, that's great. Doesn't interact. They grab you and give you a FNAF jump scare. What did I say? Did I say they don't interact with you? I meant they did interact with you. Like, I mean, like, don't interact with you in, like, a unique way other than just grabbing you instead of the Crimson Nosferatu, which... Actually, yeah, they both do that. Margwas made Firebase Z Easter egg way too easy. Or way too boring. Yeah, then there's the actual Margwa step, which is just awful. The Margwas are how we got Pokemon and zombies. True. I called the Abomination Baby Margwas. Back in like when Firebase Z, or back when Forsaken was first coming out, because of the whole Margwa meme on my channel, people started trying calling them the Dogwa, and that did not work out in the slightest. We have never called them that ever since, so we call them Abominations. Yo, Naruto Kid, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done. We have only like what? What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 26, 39, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. We have 57 left to go? No way. All right, let's do this. Thankfully, like, we can get rid of all the EXO ones easily. Abomination's not the worst name, but what about the Abomination dogs? How do they try again with the mode like Outbreak? I like the mode. It gets boring shooting the same enemy after 3 rounds. Yeah, get to it. All right, so then we have the 4 variations of Orda. There is the Firebase Z high round Orda, which for the longest time was broken. And literally you could not kill it in 3 to 4 player because of health scaling. Even when it's fixed, it's not a very fun enemy to fight. He's boring. He's a unique enemy to say the least. He gets like top like D tier. But if you ask me like in terms of actually fighting this guy, he's boring. Then there's the other side of the coin with the Firebase Z boss fight, which is like, yikes, this thing is just way too easy. Like, it's the first boss fight in like Cold War, and it's so boring. Is it innovative? Not really. This guy's just like a Panzer Mortar 2. He doesn't really do anything unique. The art design on him is terrible. He's just a bunch of human corpses. And he doesn't really fight that well either. He's just kind of boring. He's just okay. And then there's the Krasny Soldat. This man is getting a little bit of a high C tier for one reason and one reason alone. This man just jetpacks over to you and he wants to kill you. The porta potty. The fact is, you just back up and shoot him a lot. Exactly. Like you literally just kill Orda by just like shooting at him with anything. Then there's the Krasny Soldat. He's gonna go in B tier. I think he's a cool enemy. I love his design, but in terms of originality, this is the 4th time we're seeing the Panzer. The 3rd time if you count unique times. I think Krasny Soldat is just kind of okay. He's like lowest B tier. Nothing unique about him really. He's got a flamethrower. He's going to punch you to death, and he's got a jetpack. That's about it, really. Boss fight was mid? Yeah. Yep, you hear the jetpack draw right through when he's near? Yeah, right. Alright, and then there's the Tempest. Tempest are super annoying. They're going to go right above the Catalyst here. Right above the Fire Zombie. Here's why. These things... They see you shooting at them, and they just go, hi. Hi. That's what they do. These things just run away from you forever, and they don't care. They're so annoying to fight. And I don't know why. Or my fault, I do know why. They're boring, because they run away from you. They're the lean Avogadro, yeah, right? And then there's Legion. Legion is awesome. Like, here's the thing. You want to talk about a hard boss fight? Legion's it. I'm running away and then they chase me? Yeah. Tempest always keep range and they're annoying. Legion, on the other hand, you gotta fight him in a boss. You gotta actually fight a tough enemy. He has a lot of really unique attacks. I think he's so cool. Here's the only issue, though, with Legion. You can't refill armor in that boss fight. And in that boss fight, there's like 13 different ranged enemies trying to attack you. You're gonna lose your armor in like 12 seconds. Mob of the Dead and SOE have the best soundtracks. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, you've never heard Classified. Hey, Naruto Kid, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hard boss fight, Death Machine, Aether Shroud. I don't think it's a good strategy. Yo, Parker, welcome to the stream. Great list so far. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Legion is hard. I think he's the hardest fight. Here's the thing. That's why he's not top, because, like, it is a little unfair. So, like, it's hard for me to put him any higher. Also, sorry if these are, like, getting brief. Like, I really need to finish this tier list. We're already at, like, 2.5 hours in. I wish Legion had 6 arms and 3 legs. That would be cool.
Fog rolling in.
Hey, Parker, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. It shreds through Legion's weak points. Okay. All right, and then here are the other 2 Orda fights. You have Orda from Outbreak, the normal Outbreak, where it's like he's just a really bad boss because of, again, health scaling messes him up. And then there's Orda from the Outbreak boss fight with Outbreak Easter Egg 2. It's like the first Outbreak boss fight, but a little bit better because, like, sure, he has the same health issues as the one down here, but, like, this Orda boss fight has at least a cool setting. You're on a timer. He's somewhat threatening, and then that's about it, really. It's hard to count him anything higher than his other counterpart, but at least he moves around. You can't just outrange him. Valentina's a boss? Yeah, she's from Firebase C. Where's the Abomination and the Jaboku from COD Mobile? I didn't include anything from COD Mobile, but the Abomination is right here, brother. Gaming? Yeah, right? Welcome, Red Lobster. Orda, more like Snorda. Yeah, I agree with you. All right, and then there's the Disciple. This thing's gonna suck your health for all it's worth until you shoot off his mask. There is no in between. He looks kinda cool. He's got some unique attacks. He's like the Water Catalyst, but instead of buffing damage, he just buffs speed, and that's actually a good way to change zombie behavior without having like a Water Catalyst that buffs damage and health. Yo, CEO, welcome to the stream. What the heck is an Orda? He's basically the boss fight from Firebase C, which is one of the Cold War maps. All right, then there's Valentina. Valentina is like a top tier boss fight right here. Here's the thing. You want to talk about a fun boss fight that requires you to quickly learn mechanics, but also fight in a really cool fight across the map in Mauer or Toten? I think Valentina's got it all. Good boss design, fun mechanics, easy to learn attacks, fun but fair difficulty, very telegraphed for players to learn what's going on, but also gets more difficult with the addition of bosses, harder fight, faster moves. I think that Valentina is a top tier boss. Orda World Event Outbreak boss fight I enjoyed. Not the most challenging, but you stay on your toes and stay careful. Yeah. My first Easter egg was Mauer. Nice. Mauer's a really good egg if you haven't done it. And then there's the Tormentor from Mauer. Now, here's the problem with the Tormentor. This thing's just annoying. All that he does is he's just like, oh! Then he runs up to you and he explodes. That's literally all that he does. Like, he explodes on you and does 50 damage. That's it. Tormentors are just a boring enemy type. And they don't ruin the map or anything. But yeah, it's just a pest enemy. Yeah, exactly. They're not interesting at all. Valentina was a challenging but good fight. Yeah, I agree. Boomshires are better than Tormentors because Boomshires explode instantly, unlike Tormentors, they blow up 30 years later. Yeah. Exploding zombies is always an L. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Insanity Elementals, Gekok, or Tormentors, and Boomshires, always L's. What was that? I can't believe that sound came from you. Yep. At least Tormentors scream. True. Alright, and then there is the Abomination. This thing is like the worst version of the Margwa. The only benefit is that, like, you don't have to shoot its mouth to kill it. That's kind of cool. But that's about it, though. If you want to talk about, like, an okay boss that just kind of checks the boxes, that's really what the Abomination is. Think you mean meatballs? They're called Insanity Elementals. I'm not even kidding, by the way. That's actually the name in the code. Alright, and then there is the Forsaken. And for a map of his own namesake, he's a cool guy. He's got a cool voice. And Psychop's a cool character, but like for just like the issues that we had with the Shadowman boss fight from Rev, this is your penultimate boss fight for Cold War. Like, it's not as bad as Rev's boss fight. This one's an actual boss fight at the very least, where like he has different attacks, he tries and kills you, you have to use cool laser guns to fire at him. That's kind of cool. The only issue is it's like, it's not blowing me away, if that makes sense. I feel like Valentina does a better job with a boss fight than Forsaken did. Forsaken's boss fight, you're over with in like 5 minutes. Valentina feels just like the Eye of Odin. It's a constantly escalating fight with difficulty being added to it. Bro, no one calls them Insanity Elementals? Too bad, I'm calling them that. Stanley gave it up, you sound like Blundell trying to tell people that Leroy's Arthur. Hey, did you guys know that Leroy's name is actually Arthur? Cold War ends with everybody getting arrested for their crimes? Yeah, exactly. Alright, and then there is, Vanguard's Boomschreier. This thing literally can't get a tier higher than, like, the Tormentor. It's a bad enemy. This man just walks up to you, he's just like, ah! And he blows up on you. Then there's the Sturmkrieger. This is like, hey, what if we had a ranged enemy, but unlike most ranged enemies, you just can't get out of its line of sight to not die to it. If you ask me, Sturmkriegers are awful. Because I don't think ranged enemies work very well, much less a ranged enemy with a gun in zombies in a PvE mode. Shrubs are annoying when you're low. Exactly. Like, that's all they do. They just pick off your low HP.
Rolling in.
Hey, Carlton Banks. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Bless you for playing Vanguard longer than a minute. Yeah, right? It's a kind of hard thing to do. Forsaken is when he drank corrupted 115 lean. That's pretty funny. Alright, and then there is Zabala. Zabala is like bottom of the barrel in terms of like enemies. And here's why. With Zabala, you have to wait 30 years to kill this lady. Here's the thing. She has 3 heads, and each time that you kill one of those heads, she has to like teleport through the ground, fire these like energy mines that do like nothing, and then she goes like, and you can't hurt her during any of this either. She just goes like, and then she like turns to the next phase. She has like 3 of these. Zabala, for those of you who don't know, is the mini boss from Terra Maldicta. She has a really cool design, some really good lore, but the gameplay is just straight up awful. They changed it so the mask switches in 2 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you, that doesn't change the fact that I don't like her. Oh, I forgot she's also in Duran Fong. Good point. She's not able to be hit in the body now. Okay. Just because of that change, I'm gonna move her up to like low E tier. So that means they made her better then. Never seen any gameplay of that map? Yeah, there's a reason why. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is every enemy ranked for Treyarch Zombies. But we still have 3 games left to talk about. Let's start out with AW Zombies first, because that's technically the first one in line of the side games. So first of all, most of these are going to go in D tier, as there are between C and D and E tier. They're mostly superfluous, and not many of them are that bad. Body shots do like 12 damage. Oh, great. Base, non-Treyarch. Yeah, right. Was World War 2 Zombies that bad? No, not at all. Alright, first is the Charger Zombie. Guess what this guy does? On early rounds of Exo, he charges into you, and that's about it. Next up is the EMZ Zombie. These things can literally burn in the bottom burning pits of the Dark Ether. These guys suck. If you have ever played Exo Zombies for more than 15 rounds, you're going to encounter the EMZ. These guys are so annoying. They're so bad. EMZs are S tier. They're not S tier. Shut up. Don't even let them near the top of F. You're right, because they actively ruin the entirety of EXO gameplay. Thought EMZ was a D. Hey, that's great if it's D for you. For me, it's a pure F tier because they're on every single map of AW, and they ruin the game every single time they show up. Where's Ronald Raygun? He hasn't changed the way you fight. He's just a normal zombie with a different decal and different reward. Zabala is F pre-patch. It's D or C now that she's patched. Okay. I'm going to keep her then high E. Remember EMZ dogs? Oh, I have them down here. Don't worry. They're going right next to their counterparts. Hey, are you ever going to do this for maps? Actually, Monster, if you want to go to last week's stream, I actually did do it for maps. We rated every single map. You might not like it, though. I have a lot of hot takes in that video. Roller 2 is the best looking enemies. Yeah, they all look really good. Are you doing IW? Yeah, we have them all right down here. We're doing the AW ones first. All right, then there's the Exploder. This guy explodes on you, nothing more. Then there's the Host Zombie. These guys suck. For those of you who don't know, Host Zombies infect you, and if you don't get to a decontamination pad, you instantly die and you become a zombie in the map for the end of the round. They're really bad and super annoying. Next up are these Spikers. These guys fire out spikes when you shoot at them. Next up after that is the Security Dogs. These are just like World at War dogs, but they're not much more different other than that. Then there's the Oozer. Fun fact, the Oozer oozes acid, and that's literally it. Then after that is the Meatbag. Unlike some of the other enemies, this guy has more health. Then there's the Blinker. The Blinker literally just teleports, and that's all he does. Then there is the Fuse Zombie, which can be any of the two zombies we previously talked about fused together. And that's all the crappy AW ones. Now let's talk about some of the better AW ones. I ignored your EMZ comment. What'd you say? Bro, EMZ is a great zombie. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Those names suck. I'm not even kidding. Those are all the names for them. Meatbag's a Dempsey reference. It's not. That's what they call them. I don't think it's a reference to Dempsey. All right. After all of those enemies, now we have the Goliath. Now, the Goliath is basically their version of the Panzer Soldat. Strong, tough, heavy, has a whole bunch of weaponry, fires out an EMZ rocket at you, and has a lot of health. If you ask me, these guys are... they're just okay. It's not the worst zombie boss in the world, but, like, I guess I'll just... Here's the problem. They're just bullet sponges. And it's kind of hard to put it, like, above the Giganese when I called out the Giganese for the exact same issue. So Goliaths go down here for now. Goliath's more annoying than Panzer. It absolutely is. Just like your mom. Ban that man. Goliath should have been an EMP only. Should have been the only EMP zombie. Exactly. Alright. Then there's the Atlas Strike Team from Carrier. I love the Atlas Strike Team. Here's the thing. Are they the best enemy in the world? No, they're not. Not at all. They're better than you give them credit. I'll give them credit for. I'll tell you that right now. The main reason why is that the Atlas Strike Team gives you a couple of cool rewards. They help you stop areas from getting hit with acid, like Novacore, Manticore gas bombs. And the main thing I like about them is that the Strike Team, you can battle them in a whole bunch of different ways. I think it's really cool. And they offer a whole lot of flexibility in the map too, where it's like, if they're taking over an area that you don't care about, let them bomb it. Who cares? Yo, friend, welcome to the stream. You have missed the Special Zombies tier list. All right, after that, we have Mutated Oz. Now, this is the first Zombies boss fight, and it's just okay. If you've never heard we're supposed to do the Mutated Oz boss fight, basically, you run around in a circle, you flick on 4 generators, and then you shoot at them with the decontamination pad. That's it. You do that 4 times, and you're done. It's not the worst fight in the world. It's literally the first one. Yo, Mercy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Guys, did you see that? A girl called me cute. It's kind of awesome like that, you know? Oz, let's go. It's really easy. That's the thing. It's really easy, but that doesn't mean I don't hate it. There's nothing wrong with being easy. I just think that for the first fight, it's definitely showing age, Although I think it's got a really good place as like an okay boss fight. I think I'll put it up here actually. I'll put it up Nova's. Because like in terms of fun factor, it's kind of fun to fight. Especially if you have the right weaponry to actually fight him. Put him above Forsaken. Alright. And that is all the AW ones. And now we are on to IW. Some of your guys' personal favorites. Here's the thing. We have the clowns. Now, unlike the like the Plague Hounds and the Napalm Hounds.
Fog rolling in.
Hey, Slender Boss, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. We're gonna put clowns in just the bottom of the OK tier. They run up to you, they go, and they just explode on you. That's about it. Clowns are meh, exactly. They're just kind of meh. All they are is just popcorn enemies. One thing I thought during your EXO video is that why does the Manticore affect the player character except Lennox? What do you mean? What do you mean, North? Explain what you mean. It did its best. It did do its best. The biggest Brute fan. I love him so much. Yeah, so welcome to Stanley557. I hate the Brute so much.
Fog rolling in.
Hey, Aggressive. Whoa, that's not a good rest of that name. But hey, Aggressive. Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. I hate the Brute. Now, is he like bottom of the barrel? No. But in terms of like bad enemies, I'd say he's like right here. Because there's one reason and one reason alone. When this man has the helmet, he does not care. He slaps that thing on, you can't damage him worth diddly. Second that helmet comes off, you can kill him. But let's say you're killing him, he's taking his helmet off and you're shooting at him. If he puts that helmet right back on, you have to fire so many more bullets to get it back off. I hate this thing so much. If you ask me, it's like the Margwa, but if you had to shoot at the Margwa and waste bullets just so you could damage its heads. When Stanley skips your name, understandable though. Hey man, welcome to the stream, I appreciate it. Although there are a lot of children here and I do not promote that kind of stuff to children. Manticore bombs don't affect Atlas employees and Lennox isn't an Atlas employee. Huh, that's weird. All the good bosses are in Spaceland, change my mind. Yeah, I will, they all suck. Now here are the aliens. The aliens I really like. But here's the addendum. Only in solo. I think that the aliens are a good, if not great, boss fight. Only in solo, though. I feel like in solo, they're the perfect challenge. They're a great enemy to fight. They're not impossible, and they're doable with time and practice. Then there's co-op. If you play with 4 players, you're just battling 4 aliens. And I just think that that is just straight up awful right there. Have you ever tried to battle 4 aliens in the Spaceland boss fight? If you haven't, give it a shot. It's the worst thing in the world. Basically, you go down in 5 seconds because their guns stun you. You might get hit by someone else's alien, which then gets you killed. And then it all falls apart, basically. But what are you going to do? Imagine trying to be a wholesome YouTuber. Yeah, right? I don't want to promote bad vibes to kids. That's what I do. What's the Easter egg song? Oh, this is Paradolia. This is from Shangri-La. Now without Director's Cut, that's the thing. I don't consider Director's Cut at all with IW. I do not think Director's Cut's a good mode. But that's just me. Aliens suck in co-op. Yep. Hey, guess what? Hey, Amandor. What? Welcome to the stream. Fought 4 aliens in a public match. We all died in seconds. Yeah, that's basically what it is. If the gun stun wasn't so bad, the boss fight would be mid. Exactly. They were smoking that boof pack in IW. Easter egg song tier list. Here's the only issue, Fox. If I did an Easter egg song tier list, it would basically be all 300 songs that I do because I wouldn't just want to include Easter egg songs. I would literally include every single song that is on a map, basically. And there's like 250 of these. Like, let me just play a random song. Better song. Like, this is the song from When You Blow Up the Moon. Anyways, back to it. That's the thing. There's a whole lot of music in Zombies, and it's hard to like quantify like what to actually rate each piece of music. Me being casually more and more bass without realizing it. Yeah, that's what having good value sounds like. Your sunglasses are cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Figner, welcome to the stream. People who play only in Director's Cut are the same who play Minecraft on Peaceful. Yeah, right. With the lore, you know, to heart, you should make an iceberg video. I probably should. Widow's wine jingle? Okay, gotcha. Let me go down to it real quick. Guys, is this playable? Where is it? Here it is. Per jingle's tier list. Knocked Easter egg song S. Where are we going? S. The child like myself favorite music is round changing music. I love round changing music. It's so good. You said Voyage was good, so that's a bad lesson for kids. How dare you? Does lower mean easier or harder? Mercy, it just means how good do I think this boss is. It's not difficulty, it's like how good do I think it is. Like, here's the thing, like some of these bosses like down here, like the Giganese, super difficult to fight, but do I think it's good? No. And then here's the thing, all the way up here, Legion, super hard, but he's fun to fight. Do a round change music tier list? No. Can you link the tier list after the stream? Yeah, of course. It should be in the Discord, actually. I don't know which channel it's in, though. The Government boss fight mode. I know, boss fight mode is so good. Shadows is the only viable round change music. It's really good. Alright, then we get the Sasquatch. I hate the Sasquatches. They're annoying. I hate their design. They're annoying enemies to fight. If you want to see why, just watch my IW is amazing video. I hate these things. Alright, then there's the Slasher. I hate the Slasher too. Slasher, this man's got a chainsaw and he's like, wait, I got this. This man basically has a chainsaw and he just like runs at you. He's just like, that's what he does. This man just like has a chainsaw and he just one-shots you. That's all he does. You should be able to kill the Slasher normally. I agree. I just hate this thing. It's so annoying. Makes people not want to go into rave mode. Exactly. Like, the Slasher just makes rave mode stupid. Engineer Zombie. I didn't include it because it's Dead Ops only. They copied Slasher and added him to Dead by Daylight. Yeah. And then there's a Super Slasher. This boss fight isn't hard. It just takes forever. I'm going to put it in okay. Bottom of okay. Actually, it's better than Orta. Put him up there. Now, Super Slasher is a lot better because he doesn't instantly one-shot you. So that makes him better than his normal counterpart. Give me the Electric Cherry jingle. Yeah, I don't have that. That would require me to break into Treyarch. He doesn't even sling hash. Shut up. Alright, and then there's everyone's favorite ninja zombie. I want these things destroyed. Someone get me a nuke and blow up Shallon Shuffle. Is your mother a boss? No, but yours isn't. She goes in F tier. Alright, ninja zombies. These things are awful. I think everyone can agree with this. For those of you who don't know, this enemy is quite literally so bad that when the devs heard people complain about it, they said that, oh, just don't run from them. Then they won't activate. Keep in mind, they said do not run from them in a game all about running from zombies. Like, what do you mean? My mother's a nice lady who loves her kids. That's fine, Ricky, but mine's like #1 mom, so like, your mom can take second place if she likes. Shaolin would be improved if ninja zombies were removed. Exactly. I think everyone agrees that if ninjas were not in Shaolin, they'd love the map more. Mother is the boss you have to fight so you can get the credit card to start the Stanley557 donation Easter egg quest. Just realized there's no COD Online. Yeah, I don't have COD Online on here. Never played it. Dang, they said face your fears, gamers. Meth cutscene's just Lee Ross. Yeah, right. Alright, and then there is the Rat King. This guy is just annoying because of one reason alone. Some phases you just don't get max ammos for. And you can just get soft locked in the box if you have no way to restore your ammo. It's not even funny. And I'm going to put the Rat King. I think he's better than, like... He's not better than the Brute. I'll put him down here. He's not a good boss fight. Look at mod, look at it upstream. Which is a way to get all weapons from Director's Cut without them being packed. Okay. Rat King E tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in E tier. He's just not even a cool boss. Yeah, but you get the sword for free after you kill him. Here's the thing, I don't give two craps about the sword. But you're not wrong, it is a reward, so I'll put him in D. I'll put him up here. At least he gives you something unique for beating him, unlike some enemies. I'm gonna put him above the witches, though. He's just like a guy. Hey, he's a guy who took a super serum to control rats, okay? Rat high five is that tier? That's true. It's Germa. Okay, it's pretty good, actually. He looks cool. He does look cool. All right, then there's the Krogger. This guy is going to the bottom of T for one reason, D for one reason and one reason alone. He looks, sounds, and has the exact same coding of a scout from Extinction. That's it. And there's nothing unique about him other than the fact that he drops acid on the floor, and that's annoying. Then there's the Krog Brute. The Krog Brute is like the regular Brute, but he blinds you, runs up to you just like the Slasher, and is super annoying. Then there is Krogzilla. Now, honestly, Krogzilla is not even that bad of a fight. Like, you take your time, you walk the circles during the bomb delivery phase, you hit him with the lasers correctly by taking your time, you survive and enter the bomb code in, he's actually not even that bad. I'm going to put him, like, top of C for, like, okay. He's not that bad of a boss in the slightest. I like the Krog design because it's so simple. I can understand that. Krogas. Break into Treyarch for the electric cherry jingle. Okay. It's about video time. We're almost there, brother. We're almost there. Krogzilla, A tier now? Never. Krogzilla is the only interesting enemy from that map. Yeah, true. But, like, do I really think this guy's, like, a great tier? You know what? I'll put him in the bottom of B. He's cool. But he's not going any higher than that. So settle for that. All right, and then there are the 4 Extinction aliens that are on Beast from Beyond. There is the Scout, which is just bad. He moves about as fast as a dog, but does the same damage as a regular zombie, and there's like 30 of them. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, also, their hitboxes are awful. They murdered Extinction and Beast? Absolutely. Nah, the lady on the couch is pretty nice. Oh, who, Elvira? Yeah. Oh, it's about video time? Okay, let me check. Fine, I will check. I trust you, buddy. Give me a second, boys. Let me make sure my mods are telling me the right thing. What? Okay, you know what, Awesome Aaron, I'll look at it in a bit, okay? So there, you guys are saying something about video time, whatever. Hey, Idiot J, welcome back. Beast overall is terrible, exactly. Elvira is the worst celebrity, as she just moans whenever she gets hit. Yeah, and then she always says stuff like, "Aw, was little Willie?" She has like little Willie like 30 times. Yeah, literally, like the way that they put the cryptids into Beast is just so bad. Like, the Phantom, he's okay, but just, like, the Scout, it just wasn't done right. That's the biggest issue with him. I'm gonna put the Phantom, like, middle, like, D. Because he's, like, not the worst enemy in the world. He's just boring. Because, again, like, so, like, it's hard to rate these things. Not only am I 1, tired. 2, this is a pretty long tier list. And 3, some of these enemies, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I just forgot to rate some of them. Like, Rhino... I hate the Rhino, man. I hate things that just instantly one-shot you when they're not made well either, like the Margwa. Like the Margwa, the Panzer, the Blightfather, Nikolai. Like, these are really good fights that, like, emphasize what it means to, like, fight an enemy, but also be really fair about it. I feel like the Rhino is the wrong way to do that. And then there's the Mammoth. I'm going to put it at the bottom of E because it almost makes Beast's boss fight unplayable if you don't have the right setup. These things... is the Mammoth is just so bad. It is like the bullet sponge to end all bullet sponges. All these enemies are on Beast and it's so annoying to fight. IW should have had Bruce Campbell instead of AW. I know, he would have been so perfect on a map like Rave. And then there's Mephistopheles. This lad is A. And there's one reason for that, and one reason alone. I want to put this boy in S, but let me provide some context real quick. Let me say this. The reason why Mephistopheles is so well done is because they put no time into Beasts from Beyond. That's fine. The only issue is, if Treyarch ever did that in one of their games and took away time from a main DLC into a side mode, Treyarch would never hear the end of it. I think Mephistopheles is a straight S. But if you ask me, because of his inclusion, it physically made Beasts from Beyond worse because so much development time was spent on Mephistopheles. Something like that would never fly under the community with Treyarch. But because IW was already so bad, people were willing to overlook how awful Beasts from Beyond is to give it a pass. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I believe that Mephistopheles is not an S tier simply because so much development time was taken away from another map. Now, would that map have been any better without development time? Probably not. But it's 1/5 of the entire IW experience. Again, Treyarch would never, like, the community would never let that fly under Treyarch. All right. And finally, we have the World War II cast. The devil boss fights some aliens. No, Mephistopheles is baller. Yo, Tanya, welcome to the stream. He should be S tier because context shouldn't affect rating. That's the problem. He's the only enemy to do this. Because he's the only enemy that took away development time from another map. Yeah, I'll put him in S tier. Because if he's an S tier, then he's like one of the best. Like, if not the best. By a person like I voted more. What proof is it that he affected it? Just look at the map itself. Here's the thing, is that so much time was put into the Mephistopheles boss fight. So much time. It's a great boss fight. The problem is that, like, the development of Mephistopheles hurt Beast's development so much more. He deserves it. Yeah, he deserves it. I'll leave him in S. All right, and finally, the Wussling. Now, he's going to go into the... So, him and his World War II cronies are all going to end up in more or less the same tier. The Wussling is super annoying to deal with. This man will just run up at you and then hit you for 2 damage. And with the armor system, it's super annoying. Same thing with the bomber, but the bomber's less egregious. The bomber, you shoot off the bomb and you're fine. Then there's the pest. Just like the popcorn enemies that came before it, the pest is okay. It's not revolutionizing the game or anything. He just kind of chomps at your legs and then tries to kill you. That's about it, really. He's not changing the game. I spelled whistling wrong. Yeah, I spelled it wrong a lot. I usually say whistling, even though it's supposed to be with a T. Yeah. They're all just boring. That's another thing, too. They're all super boring. They're not really innovating on the whole, like, zombie idea. And then there's the Brenner, which I actually like a lot. He's basically just a flamethrower zombie, which is kind of cool, actually. The only issue with the Brenner is that, fun fact, for those of you who don't know, the Brenner is built off of the exact coding animations as the Panzer from BO2. Apparently, according to Rizzo, like, you can apparently rig it to be the exact same animations. No, the armor system? Yeah, right. Brenner's just the Panzer without the claw? Exactly, yeah. Brenner's just fine. I agree. I think he's a good boss. He's right here in B, right below the Krogzilla. And then there's the Panzer Mortar. This guy's just boring. Like, he's quite literally just Orda, but boring, essentially. Where it's like, he's better than Orda, if you ask me. But, like, they both go in, like, the same tier as, like, here's just a whole bunch of human corpses fused together. Hey, Carlos Andres! Welcome to the fellow zombie slayers. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Panzer Mortar looks cool, but the fight is meh. Exactly. It's a cool design, but he's just meh. And then there's the Moichler. These things are little garbage bags, but I love them so much. I love the Moichler so much. I don't care how stupid and hard these little gremlins are. I love them so much. Hey, Third, welcome to the stream. I love their difficulty. I love the sound effects. I like the way they actually use the fog. Here's the thing. I don't care how dumb this enemy is or how boring his design is. I think he's got a cool design. I think that he actually like is intimidating to the player. He's a cool enemy. And I think the gameplay is good on him. He's tough but fair if you know how to deal with him. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong if you don't like him. I personally like him though. What's a Moichler? Yeah, they're the assassin zombies. They're annoying to kill. Exactly. If you don't have frontline, they're super annoying to kill in solo. What about the big one on Darkest Shore? Oh, we're going to get to that in a second. Yeah, I love the Moichers. They're so full of personality. Exactly. You will lose so many armor pieces to them, though. It's not even funny. Like, if they were on any other game with a good health regen, they'd be fine. And then there's the Master Moichler boss fight. I can't put this any higher than a regular Moichler. But I love the Master Moichlers for one reason and one reason alone. These goobers have the Electro Schnells in them. If you don't know what the Electro Schnells are, they're basically the specialist abilities in World War II Zombies. They have all of the abilities. Each of the 4 different Master Moichlers do. But the thing is that they turn them on your head in the boss fight. You have one that does Shell Shock, where it sends you back and shocks you. A purple one, which buffs zombies. The green one, which blinds players. And the yellow one, like Free Fire, who fires out buzzsaws at you. That's super unique and really cool. They actually flip the player's abilities on their head. Pack placement is awful. I think pack placement is fine. It's a small map. World War II is a disease. That's all good. I know it's this is late, but I just can't think of the Panzer Mortar video without thinking about the video Rizzo made. Which video is it for Rizzo? He has a tongue thing. Yeah, they have really long tongues. Also, Munmun, welcome to the stream. All right, we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Then there is the Stadjäger. Now, the Stadjäger is literally just a bullet sponge, and he gets to go into E. He's annoying to fight. He rips your armor in half, and there's almost no way to refill your armor. And I hate this thing. He's just annoying. Just like the Giganese, he's got like 50 different attacks, and he takes forever to kill. The one with Panzer Mortar screams? Okay. Stanley, when do you plan on doing next stream? Probably Thursday or Friday. Depends on when I get back from Universal. Never beat him. Straub's Final Adventure is pretty basic and boring. Exactly. It's a really boring design, too. It's just like a guy with, like, metal on it and 3 heads. Like, that's it. All right, and then we have the very specific Brenner from the Tortured Path. The one that has the aura around him. This guy I actually really do like. I think it requires a little bit more thought than the regular Brenner. And it's really cool to fight this thing with actual decent weaponry. And here's the thing. To get rid of his aura, you have to lead him into the... You actually have to lead him into the aerial barrage. I think that's really cool and really unique. You have to interact with the map as it's dropping air raids on you. That's really cool. I died to the Stadjäger a bunch recently. Can't stand the fight. Yeah, if you don't set up the actual arena in the back of the map, it's almost impossible. You need the Dancer's Dagger too in solo to refill armor. Oh, what am I planning to do next stream? I don't know. I'll figure it out. You love the Tortured Path. That's a first. And then there's the Guardian from Tortured Path. Now, this guy is in the 3rd Tortured Path map. He's basically just a big old brute that comes down with like 2 big claws. He's got a black hole ability that sucks you in. He can punch you. He uses the blood ritual to like drink blood. That's really about it. This guy's boring. I wish we had more time against the Rackenbrenner. That was his name. I was trying to remember for so long. I'm like, what is his name? I couldn't remember if it was just the Brenner or not. Thank you, the Rackenbrenner. Yeah. I actually don't think the time's that much of an issue, especially if you have frontline. Gonna be honest, I literally don't know he existed. Yeah, you have to make it to the 3rd chapter of the Tortured Path, and no one likes a Tortured Path. What did I put in S tier? Yo, Hayden, welcome to the stream. In here, I have the Eye of Odin from Voyage. It's the boss fight of that map. Mephistopheles from IW. We have the original BO2 Panzer, the Margwa from Shadows, the Blightfather from BO4, and the Nikolai Mech from Gorod Krovi. Get World War II. It's a lot more fun. It has more in-depth to it. Anyways, back to the Guardian. I think the Guardian's just a bad enemy. He's just boring, and he has a really bad design. He's going to go, I think, above the Super Warden. And finally, there is the Corpse Eater. Now, these guys are real goobers. Where is Yuri? Oh, Pentagon Thief is right here. He's in B tier. He's great. I love him. Yeah. Corpse Eaters, these guys suck. If they consume 3 zombies, they just start ripping through your armor like it's nothing. These guys are super irritating to deal with. Granted, they're easy kills, but that doesn't mean I don't like them. Also, their design is just awful, too. And they don't really help the whole Thulian mythology. They're going to go below the Corpse Eater, but above the Super Warden. And finally, there is World War II's God King fight. This guy is awful, first of all. Like, you want to talk about a really bad final fight? Like, I don't know what it is with these developers. Other than Mephistopheles, none of these goobers can come up with a good final fight. I don't know where to put him, though. Because, like, he's not awful. He's just bad. I'm going to put him above Orda from Outbreak. I'm going to put the Panzer Mortar. He has a lot going on. He does a lot of really cool things. The problem is he's a bullet sponge. He has some really annoying attacks. And at times it just feels like he just hits you even when they, when he really shouldn't be able to. Yeah, also his name sucks. Yeah, he's just the God King. Yeah, like, what a bad name that is. Hey, have a good night, Lucky Fox. I love how you use gobbers. What do you mean gobbers? What do you mean goobers? God King's intro is cool. It is a cool intro, yeah. You did it. Guys, we did it. Wait. What is that? From the horizon, it's the Nova Crawler, the Tiger, and the monkeys. Wow, so cool. Guys, where do we rate these goobers? First of all, let me space out real quick, because, like, we have 3 more we still got to rank real quick. I need to put the whole tier list on stream real quick, so. There we go. All right. We still have more. We have 3 more. Yo, Cody, thanks for subscribing. We have the BO4 Nova Crawlers. These guys are super annoying as they just slow you down, and they're super annoying. Gonna leave that goober right there. Then there's the Tigers from 9. These guys are kind of baller. But we're going to leave them right here in the, I think, the lower B tier. Yeah, lower B tier is good for them. Actually, no, they're in the okay tier. I'm going to put them high C. And then finally, where did those dastardly monkeys go? The monkeys. I hate these things. They steal your power-ups. They're annoying to deal with. And sure, you can use them to your own advantage, but that's about it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is every single special enemy in COD Zombies ranked. Monkeys are B tier. I'm gonna be real with you. This is like, we're so close to the end. I don't even care to rank them. Here's the thing, just pretend they're ranked. Okay, I'm gonna put them over here for now. Just pretend that like these goobers are ranked somehow. There, you get to go there. Where'd the other 2 go? Here are the other 2. The Margwa, yeah, we love the Margwa. Where'd the other one go? Where'd he go? There he is. Why are you not full opacity? What? Anyways, you guys know where these 3 goobers go. This is the complete tier list. Just pretend, okay? This is gonna get a little shaky at the end of the stream. Just pretend. Pretend. And then, we have ranked every single enemy possible in Zombies. Guys, these are all the rankings right here. We have the Eye of Odin, Mephistopheles, Panzer from BO2, Margwa, Blightfather, Nikolai, the Mech, Fury and Wrath, Valentina, the Corrupted Keeper, George Romero, Perseus, Mimic, or Bargwa, Legion, Panzer Soldat from DE, Avogadro from BO4, Pentagon Thief, Brutus from BO2, Brutus from BO4, Mangler from Groa Krovi, Mangler from Cold War, the Dragon, the Queen Spider, the Space Astronaut, the Destroyer, the Stoker, the Marauder, the Pegasus, Megaton, Krasny Soldat, Aliens, Krogzilla, Brenner from the Tortured Path, the Brenner, Meister Moitlers and Moitlers, the Werewolf, the Abomination, Mutated Oz, Forsaken, Fire Margwa, Void Margwa, Mayak, Panzer Soldat, BO3, Jumping Jacks, Napalm, Spartoid, Hellhounds from World at War, Security Dogs, the Shrieker, Nova Crawlers, Poison Catalyst, Electric Zombie, Megaton Blaster, Megaton Bomber, Atlas Strike Team, Super Slasher, Outbreak from the boss fight in Outbreak with Orda, Orda from the Firebase C boss fight. Disciple, Pest, Bomber, Charger, Exploder, Clowns, Wustling, Scout, Oozer, Spiker, Meatbag, Blinker, Fuse Zombie, Mayak from the boss fight. The God King, Prancer Mortar, Orda, Firebase C High Round, Wendigo Werewolf, Tempest, Fire Zombie, Orda from the Outbreak Game Mode, Fire Catalyst, Electric Catalyst, Fury, Phantom, Guardian, Corpse Eater, Super Warden, Shadowman from Shadows of Evil, Witches, Nosferatu, Rat King, Brute, Krog Brute, Tormentor, Boomstrider, Parasites, Hellhounds from BO3, Avogadro from BO2, Insanity Elementals, Kroggers, Rhino, Sasquatch, Slashers, Zabala, Stoudjaeger, Giganees, Goliath, Plague Hounds, Shaman from Revelations, Apothecon, Crimson Nosferatu, the Thrasher, King Thrasher, Spider, Hellhound from Cold War, Water Catalyst, Germ Krieger, Host, Mammoth, Novacrawler from Moon, Valkyrie, Valkyrie Zombies, Denizens, Ninja Zombies, Jolting Jack, Nova Bomber, Space Monkeys, Gekok, EMZ, Security Dog, and the EMZ Zombie. We did it! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is all 130 different enemies ranked. Zombies should never have this many enemies. Can you guys imagine if I just passed out on stream? Hey, CEO, thanks for stopping by, man. Found my channel today. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We all accomplished this. You guys, drink some water if you haven't already. Because if you haven't drinking water, then what are you doing with your life? It's like, what are you doing in my swamp? There, I gotta fix that. All right, and that is everything ranked. Thank you for stopping by with us. Best Zombies in Trainer award goes to me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Water? Right. Water. All right, everyone. And now, if you have ever been a part of a Stanley557 stream, what was that squeaky Shrek voice? I'm dehydrated, Mercy. That's why. What are you doing in my swamp? All right, if you guys have never been a part of video time on this server, go to the Discord in the link below and send me videos in the video time section. And we're now going to watch some videos. If you guys like video time, then stick around. We're going to watch some funny videos that are sent in by you people. It's time.
Happy Star Wars Day,
I
everyone.
love this
Today
video.
is also my birthday, and because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend, who is amazing. Star Wars Day, everyone. Today is also my birthday, and Star Wars Day, everyone. Today is also my birthday. Star Wars Day, everyone.
I love
Today
this
is
stuff.
also my birthday, and because it's my birthday, everyone. Today is also my birthday, and because it's my birthday, everyone. Today is also my birthday, and
Fog rolling in.
birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. I
Marcus, you
appreciate
don't
it.
want to do this. Let her go.
Breaking news, a man is currently holding his girlfriend hostage. Police are outside of his home waiting negotiation terms.
Thank you, Best
Breaking
Drew.
news, a
Thank
man
you
is
for
currently
subscribing.
holding his girlfriend hostage. Police are outside of Breaking news, a man is currently holding his girlfriend hostage. Police are outside of his
My fellow Americans, I know we are all aware of the current market situation developing. I want to assure you I have my fellow
I've known her
Americans.
for years.
I know
We're
we are all
just
aware of
really
the current
good
market
friends.
situation.
a man is currently holding his girlfriend hostage.
I want to assure you I have my fellow
Just so you guys know, this is the type of stuff that TikTok should be used for. This is so creative. Yo, that guy's got the knife flips, though. I love it's a spoon, though. Yo! It's a nice looking spoon. Hey guys, have you guys heard of the new Chaos Crew? This is gonna be me. It's gonna be me, Jared Leto as Morbius, the 12th Doctor, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We're gonna be stopping the Titanic from sinking, okay? Toilets exist, people in gas stations. Yeah, this always happens. I hate gas station toilets for that exact reason. Oh, is this the one where it's like it's on the screen? Such a good video. TikTok is a plague mostly, but occasional stuff like that is entertaining. Exactly.
Hey, Raiden.
Oh, dear God.
Let me get a lottery ticket.
You're not gonna scratch it here, are you?
You know what they say, Raiden? A free charted card today makes the $413 billion in home equity loans go away.
How do you let your debt get this bad?
Nanomachines and tax evasion. Something you wouldn't understand, Raiden.
Sir, this is a fucking Texaco.
My results. 3 X's.
You win a SpongeBob popsicle.
Capitalism at its finest.
Who calls him Raiden? Why is this for me? Dude, I hate VTuber stuff so much. Guys, do I have to watch this? I didn't think this day would come. Please. Do I have to watch the VTuber? What if we like don't watch it and we just like pretend we did and then we just skip right over it? And are we all in agreement with that? Do we watch the VTuber video? Okay, Steve Fear, thank you for agreeing with me. It's not funny.
Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, but it's nothing compared to you, sweeties.
Here I am. Absolutely dying right now, doing content, making good videos, trying my hardest, and guys, how do I get the same level of easy money that these VTubers get? Do I just have to be a woman? Is that all I have to do? Do I have to just be an anime girl and then I'll be able to make a few billion? Or it's just like, guys, here I am blasting off into my room. Regardless, we move on. We press on. We don't let a VTuber stop us. I'll never get this time back. Yeah, right? That was for me. Well, thank you, Mercy. Stop being dead inside. Okie dokie. End stream, we've been breached.
Did you know that in Pirates of the Caribbean, the scenes where Jack Sparrow was slapped by a woman were only performed in one take? This was because he was used to being abused repeatedly by his ex-wife, Amber Heard.
That's so sad, dude. Can we get a screw Amber Heard in the chat? We hate Amber Heard.
Memories broken, the truth goes unspoken. I'm vivid, forgotten my name. I don't know this.
Ooh, baller. I also don't know if I can play that or not. Don't do tax kids, a waste of time. Yeah, right. You have a good one, Pinecone. Saul Goodman in 3D is quite hilarious. Yeah, right. See, guys, this is what I do, okay? Amber Heard what? No one knows.
You are a cancer to everyone who ever loved you.
That beat.
It's me. Dude, I thought we were done with the whole Carnage bit. I thought we were finally away from that, too.
You're trespassing on my property. Get the hell out of my yard.
Hey, JT, let me have this house.
JT let you have my house.
Yes.
My shed.
I want it.
You're trespassing on my property. You didn't win shit in my yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my yard. All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my yard.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that video. You watched a VTuber video and we went down to 39 views? Hey, that's fine. Every time someone screams emoji, okay. Here's the thing, I'm of the crowd that loud does not equal funny. Senior Payless gets loud absolutely equals funny. I just want to get to the Christmas one, then we'll stop watching so I don't ruin people's ears. I'm going to skip to the Christmas one, 'cause these ones are hilarious. Dude, I love this video. You just haven't been vandalized? Yeah, I think I feel. You know, oh, this video is amazing. Wait. I love this video. What's going on? Welcome to the trailer. Okay, that's I'm not playing anything else. That video is amazing. That video didn't make me smile. Jet, I don't care.
Break, crosswalk.
Oh, that poor kid. I love this video. Kitty! Why did you have to do that to me? I love that video. What? Oh, is this? It's all of Joker? Why? Why have you done this? First of all, R-rated movie. Not allowed on my channel. No. Mercy, what is wrong with you? You're a literal psychopath.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Okay, believe it or not, I do have to mute this just because of the fact that it's copyrighted song. All's hires these. What am I looking at? Please tell me I forgot. Since I forgot. There it is. I can when I can call the joke from a mile away, it's not funny. Although it was kind of funny, I'll be real with you. Here, I need the background to be zombies still. There we go. It's amazing. Imagine paying for something like privacy in the future. Yeah, right. Oh, no, he's old. No. Oh, little baby. He's got like the white on his nose. Oh, I love him so much. Oh, he's so cute. Aww. He's so cute. That's so cute. Didn't even sharpen his pencil well. What's happening to none of that meme?
You have no brain cells. Let me explain. According to the scientist Chokamakok, what you just said was the dumbest shit anyone has ever said. No human in the history of mankind should suffer from the words you just uttered, thus proving my point. And that's why...
That's why. We'll never understand what the rest of that was. This video is 1 second long. How can it be 1 second, but there's 2 seconds of video? What? Oh my gosh, the video. I actually watched this video.
Now you will face justice at the... Master Jedi! So sorry to bother you.
What? He's not a Jedi. He just killed our ally.
I think I know a Jedi when I see one. Clearly that's a Jedi.
How? Are you...
He's got a blue lightsaber, guys. Come on.
Are you talking about his lightsaber color?
Among other things.
What, like his big evil horns?
Forgive me, fellow Jedi. My Padawan, he's still in training. Remember the rhyme, Danikin. Blue or green, they're on the team.
That's not even his lightsaber. Look.
This is. I have failed you, Daniken.
Oh my.
I always knew there was darkness in you.
I just said this was his. My lightsaber is right. Good thinking, Master Jedi. It could have killed us both. Lightsaber color doesn't always show what side of the Force you're on.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Thank you. Did you not hear how evil his voice is?
Bullying, the way of the Sith. You've slain.
Have you seen the one where he pulls out the brown lightsaber? What? Like, what's gonna happen? What's he gonna do? Like edit in the fist? Ew, trash beat song. Although, what am I watching? What? Dude, Fortnite building is insane. If any of you get motion sickness, never PC Fortnite.
Is akin to stone. I cannot be wounded. I cannot die, but nor will I cause any harm unto you. Are you quite finished? Take this opportunity to learn to master your emotions. Worry not.
We should get building Cod Zombies like Fortnite. Guys, can we get Fortnite and Cod Zombies, please? That ain't even the worst Fortnite building. It's not.
Some
No.
take to anger, others sorrow. Bonds are fragile things, wont to break under strain. And once they're broken, everything is lost. With naught.
I'll be real with you, this video would be better if I didn't have sad piano basically telling me I'm supposed to be sad right now. Q-Torch? Yeah, it is Q-Torch.
Yeah, check this out.
See, guys, this is me at the gym, by the way.
I mean, yeah, sure, but yeah, I'm pretty tall
Wait, a
already.
7-foot jump, though? What?
Yup. Bro, that didn't even count. You're born with a genetic advantage.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, you're taller. It's definitely because he's black. Camera cut off. What I said was he's just blatantly stronger than me. And that's because he's a net. Cut off again. What I was trying to say is that he's Nigerian, and that just means that they're blatantly stronger than me in every way.
Okay, rare funny. Is this video like a minute long? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, can I help you? Hi, I'm looking for a new bike. Well, you've come to the right place.
You're at the gym
Go
now.
ahead
I've
and
heard
pick one
jokes.
out.
That's gotta be the funniest. Hey, I go to the gym, okay?
Great choice.
You want to see some muscle?
Will that be cash or credit?
Ooh, look at that muscle right there. I'm pretty strong, okay, guys? Like, ooh, you want another one?
Ball of pure gold. And the houses outside are selling for no more than 400K.
Pretend that you can
But
see it in the
a
light,
bike is
okay? Like,
10 times the
I'm
size
getting
of
some
a
muscle
gold
on here,
nugget.
okay?
And you can't ride a house. Right.
Kind of strong, okay?
Do you make sales often?
My
yeah,
eyes.
Last week actually just bought one with a free
Fine.
voucher.
I'll switch
So
the
you either sell them for $1 million or you give them away for free.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now we
yes,
don't
I
have,
do.
you know.
That's pretty funny. This store would be a great front for a
If you can't see
laundry
it, screw you
business.
guys. I don't need the validation from you anyways.
Hey, Luther?
Oh yeah, something about this being a money laundering scheme. Okay, this video is so offensive. I literally can't even play it. But I'm not even gonna lie, this video is hilarious. Banger. Banger video. Gotta get some binoculars to see those biceps. Hey Jet, tell me how big your biceps are. Oh wait, you don't have any. Can we listen to the whole thing? We can't. I had to do it. It's a banger though. What? What is this? What? What? All right. Dude, so much COD. Here, I'll even play the Avogadro theme right now to end stream off. First, though, this one's a banger. All right, let's play it. Hey, FC, thanks, man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for another amazing live stream. Hey, we're almost at halfway to 3,000. I'm gonna be real with you, this is actually scary. Like, there have been days where like I'm just so overwhelmed by like how much positive reception I've been getting recently. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me, whether you've been here 1 day or 3 years. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. You are all amazing to even give me an opportunity. All right, bye everyone. Bye. Have fun listening to the Avogadro theme. Bye. You all have a good one. Bye. I can't.